Hi, hi. Hello there. So, I have my new overlay. Finally have it. After all this time. It's more simplistic and it's a lot more clean and I like it a lot. Oh, look at that. For some reason, it's a very tiny chat window. Interesting. I will not fix that now. I will fix that later. Yeah. You've already seen the screens probably for starting. Yeah. For be right back. And for ending, actually I have like tiny little chibis of me on them. So yeah. So this event sadly came out right as I was about to leave. And for those who are familiar with what is happening with the game, I will just flat out ban it for people to talk about the drama that has been happening. Because quite simply, I'm fucking tired of it. Like, I've been following it since it started happening, and I just kinda wanna play the event right now, okay? Oh my god, it's been only open for 2 days left. Holy shit, I'm late to it. So yeah. I will need to farm this a lot. So yeah. The TLDR is a artist got fired due to stupid people. That's all I'm gonna say to that. I don't care to elaborate more because it's just really not what I want to talk about. So after a long journey through a tunnel, we finally arrived at a place called the Great Lake. Taking in the view of the vast and turquoise waters, listeners begin excitedly chatting about what they want to do at the beach. But are we really here on vacation? Gonna let us on auto like usual. This is Limbus company. It's a game I've been playing since quite a while. It's actually the game I started my channel with.
도시와 뒷골목의 도로를 비교해서는 곤란합니다.
It's a rather niche game.
뒷골목에서는 통하는 길만
I think it's very
한다면
niche.
골목 구석구석을 질주하며 갔을 수 있었겠지만 보통 둥지 안에서 차를 타고 어딘가를 간다는 것은
Actually, I should maybe keep this on so I can actually read out the dialogue I want to read out.
감안하겠다는 뜻이니까요.
그래서 돈 좀 주머니에 짤랑거린다 싶으면 W4 워프 열차도 타고 그러는 거 아니겠어?
So, fun fact, the characters don't know, but I know, because I'm very familiar with the world where this is all set in. So there is these trains called warp trains, which will get you from point A to point B in 5 seconds. So that's at least what you remember. In reality, you're about to be sent into a different dimensional space where you will be stuck there for thousands of years, unable to die. And then after, in real time, the 5 seconds are over, your remains will be scraped together and simply put anew and your memory wiped. You do not want to travel with a warp train.
워프 열차는...
It was felt silent as though everyone seemed to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds. Oh yeah, they actually are kinda aware.
전 역시 버스가 나은 것 같네요.
He prefers riding the bus that needs to eat people to move. So if you have a first class ticket, you will actually put into cryostasis, so you will not get mutilated by slowly going insane.
동의한다.
차라리 히스처럼 속편하게 자기라도 하자. 창밖만 보고 있다가는 지루해 죽겠으니까.
So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus, making very little progress. Towards a tunnel that seemed to lead nowhere.
거의 다 왔군요. 이 터널만 지나면 곧 길이 틀 겁니다.
A bus that eats people. So, if people are actually curious about the entire story of this game, because this is an event in a longer story, it there is every single story cutscene archived on my channel. Because it's probably a bit rough to explain everything that's going on if you're not already familiar. I'll try to like explain some things if people are curious, but yeah, it's a bit advanced. This is also the third game in an installment. There's 2 games before. Just as Faust said, the traffic jam appeared to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. That's good. I can't see much yet, but I'm glad we're almost there. Speaking of which, our destination was... Yes, indeed. Once again, we were blindly led along by our guide, who knows where. No, the other 2... The first game is called Lobotomy Corporation, which is a management strategy game. And the second game is called Library of Ruina, that directly is happening after the ending of Lobotomy Corp, which is a deck building puzzle combat game. It's a bit hard to explain, but both of those games, they are really, really, really good, and they're very difficult. The difficulty spike is vertical. And in general, the Project Moon universe is super good. And Limbus company is, I think, 2 years after the ending of Library of Ruina. You technically, you don't need to know anything about the games before if you want to play Limbus company. However, honestly, I would still strongly recommend to be kinda familiar with them. Like, to at least like roughly know what they're about. Don't you think it's about time you started telling us where we're going?
탄태 씨가 목적지를 묻는군요.
I was asking if you could start telling us where we're headed before we leave, but I thought better of it.
이번 목적지는
Okay.
최종 목적지는 유사에 위치한 로보토미 지부입니다.
Okay, I'm gonna give a quick TLDR here because it seems that no one kind of knows the genre. The game is set in a city made up of 24 districts. I think it was 24, 21 districts, like all the letters in the alphabet. And we are going through destroyed facilities of the company called Lobotomy Corporation of the first game to retrieve something called the Golden Bow. We need it for whatever reason, and that's how we're going there. That's the TLDR of why we are doing what we are doing.
뭐야, 이스. 자다가 깼어? 갑자기 움찔거려서 놀랬잖아.
죄송해요.
I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation for now. The alphabet we use, from A to Z. Wait, so by our final destination you mean?
지금 우리는 경유지를 향해 갑니다.
Just as Virgilius finished his sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel. I looked to the window, which had suddenly turned bright. And the clearest sandy beach in the most turquoise blue ocean I'd ever seen graced my eyes.
저것은 대호수가 아니오!
With Don Quixote's enthusiastic exclamations, Sinners began waking up from their naps one by one. Yeah, this is the beach episode, it's the summer event.
야, 이거 얼마 만에 보는 광경이야?
어머, 그래. 자기는 와봤던 거야? 나는 말만 들었지 한 번도 와본 적 없는데.
Sinners each began excitedly chattering about the sea.
아니, 잠깐. 벌써 내 차례라고?
Oh, it's your turn, Ishmael. You're the next chapter. Except for one, that is.
아직 다들 준비가 안 됐는데.
Ishmael, you're good?
아니요. 잠시만요.
While I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess, I had faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things after all. Besides, my attention was drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seemed to have possessed the Sinners.
그러면 우리는 대호수로 가는 것이요?
대호수는 듣기만 해보고 실제로 본 적은 없었는데 이런 모습이었군요.
지친 우리의 여정 속에서 드디어 물놀이라는 것이 있을 예정인가 보.
아하, 이런 곳에서 휴양을 즐겨보는 것도 좋은 경험이겠어요.
쉴 수 있게 된다면 따뜻한 모래사장 위에 누워 하늘을 바라보고 싶소.
나는 기다란 벤치에서 일광욕. 본인은 비치 볼리볼. 모두와 함께 해보고 싶소.
What the fuck was that word? Oh my god, that was a bit jarring. Beach volleyball, but in Korean. Oh, that sounds weird. It seems like they kinda, like they took the English word, but it's like so weirdly spoken. Oh yeah, the characters are based on literary people. Holy shit! That just caught me off guard.
그거 재밌겠네.
The sinners were all eagerly chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once, but
이봐 안내자 양반, 우리 정말 쉬는 거야?
everyone seemed to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Virgilius never mentioned if we were stopping at the beach.
그럴 리가. 카론,
바퀴를 도랑이 걸칠 거야. 끼.
The formerly on-track bus suddenly swerved and everyone was thrown around the bus as if of a cast.
뭔가 적습인가?
아니, 그저 경유지에 도착한 것뿐이다.
The sinners got to their feet one by one, groaning with pain. I'm just gonna give you a warning for you all not familiar with the game. We're not gonna have a good time. We're not gonna be relaxing at the beach. We're gonna die and be miserable and face horrible abominations. Whenever there's something good happening, something bad is about to happen. There's never something good happening.
이게 대체 뭔가?
Welcome to the beach! Only the despairing cries of sinners echoed in the dark and damp view outside the windows. Canonically, they sometimes eat chicken kebab. Or chicken skewer, depending on where you're from. Funny beach time, more like bad beach time. Here we go. Of course, our destination was some squelchy green and fleeted mudflat. Though I can see the blue sea in the distance, it feels as far away as a dream. Buried in mountains of trash from who knows where. What could we possibly be here for? Level 35! Interesting. So I can't really use whatever the fuck. Honestly. Gonna...
저주를 끼얹을 것이 있나 보군요.
So, one character got a swimsuit. Two characters got a swimsuit, and two other characters got a soda can ego, a weapon, so to say. And it was one of the reasons why some incels got very mad at the game. It's I don't really wanna elaborate too much, honestly. It's really nice that they changed the colors. They're more vibrant now, because now it's easier to see what resources you need. So anyway, let's go.
가보지.
말도 안 되고 이런 곳에서
A
왜케이션?
diving suit, specifically.
놀랍게도 돈키호테 베르길리우스 저 양반은 한 번도 놀라고 말한 적 없어.
아니, 제법 운치는 있군. 맘트.
아, 이럴 거면 아까 그 예쁜 모래사장은 왜 보여준 거야?
그러게요. 차라리 모르고 왔으면 기대도 안 했을 텐데.
아니, 저기 바로 코앞에 아까 보았던 모래사장이 있지 않을까?
The beach, our reality. The beach, our reality.
왜 저리로 가지 않는 것이오? 공기도 깨끗해 보이고 날씨 봐도 좋아 보이는데.
이번 목적지가 그쪽이 아니니까요.
그럼
The sinner's faces grew dark with disappointment. Can't say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but... Boss will notice. Boss will kill you. I had a feeling this was going to happen. So where is this exactly? It'd be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next.
이곳은
21구 유사의 뒷골목이죠.
맞습니다.
So that's why there hasn't been a congestion since the tunnel. Because we're not in a nest.
그건 둥지마다 그리고 뒷골목마다 다르기 때문에 일반화하기는 힘들어요. 하지만 이번의 경우는 그렇다고 볼 수 있겠네요.
저 옆은 개인 소유의 해변인가요? 물도 이쪽에 있는 물과 완전히 다른 색이네요.
Because we lost our head. That's why.
그렇군. 칼로 변하듯 경계가 져 있다. 이런 특징을 가진 곳은 뻔하지.
네, 여긴
대호수죠. 여긴 원래 그래요. 저렇게 쉬기 좋게 평화로운 공간은 보통 둥지의 영역이죠.
I don't know.
설명의 기회가 자꾸 아사지는군요.
Does this place count as a backspace when it's so open? Bye bye. Ah, Monster Hunter. Sounds good.
뒷골목은 단순히 건물과 건물 사이에 생겨난 골목만을 칭하지 않아요. 둥지가 품지 않은 고획의 전역을 의미하죠.
Good hunting then. Right.
뭐 이런 쓰레기 같은 것들이 너저런 걸 보면 누가 봐도 뒷골목 아니냐?
이것 보시오. 쓸만.
뭐야? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
움직였어.
뭐가?
이 라디오 움직였어. 21구의 라디오는 발이 달려 움직이는 건가?
뭐 정말?
Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned towards a certain pile of trash. And there it was, all of a sudden, a monster. Here we go. Can't have a beach vacation without some abnormality showing up. Gonna beat the shit out of that critter. Crap!
아이, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
It's or it's weak to nice. It's weak to exactly what I focus on. Wait a fucking minute. Wait. Ah, I was scared for a moment. It didn't show my abilities. Oh, okay, so minimum information and maximum information. Interesting.
그대로 멈춰라.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
이대로 들어갔습니다.
유효타. 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
확인 사살.
Man, we need more Rapture
우리가 우세.
identities.
서둘러 끝내보자고.
Ah, let's go this one.
명령대로.
좋지.
Kill all the crabs.
이대로 들어갔습니다.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Let's kill this last one.
멈춰라. 침묵했어.
탱고더. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살. 좋아.
탐구는 끝났어.
예측대로
Oh, the colors are so bright now. I haven't played in a while.
버틸 자신 있어?
so unused. It's I like that it's a lot more clear, but it's a bit too burning on the eyes. It's just a bit too bright at the same time. I didn't really have a particularly problem to see them before like a lot of other people. But I think it's a bit too much.
탐구는 끝났어.
쓰러졌군.
적치의 약점이여.
I wish it was optional, the brightness.
침묵했어.
Like if you just need to see them, then you can turn it on to be like this bright, but yeah. I don't feel these colors.
모두의 약점을 효율적으로 가.
Can I like change it?
동지의 야경은 언제 봐도
Like is
감사하지.
it like graphics?
저 많은 빛들 중에 내 것이 없다는 게 문제지만.
No, not really. Nope. Well, guess I have to live with that. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a diving suit, and that's what caused the entire drama. Or like was a major contributor. From Mountain's refuse of crawled crustacean creature covered in all sorts of scrap. According to Ishmael, they're pretty infamous in the backseats of U-Corp. Speaking of which, I wonder what's going on with her. She's been in the doldrums all day. I'm not blind.
최선을 다해 임하겠습니다.
I can see color really well. No diving. 왜?
최선을 다해보자. 아니, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
직접 나서지.
No diving allowed indeed.
내가 응원하는
So,
게
yeah,
도움이 되긴 하려나? 힘내긴 해보자고.
So.
그대로 멈춰라.
I wonder if they are gonna extend the time of the event like they did with the old one.
계속 밀어붙이자.
I'm a bit sad that I might not be able to really farm it. It came out when I left. And there's no a lot of that time considering it basically every content got delayed.
제대로 들어갔습니다. 우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
탐구는 끝났어.
처리했습니다. 유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지. 처리했습니다.
침묵했어.
탱고더. 아 옛날 버릇이. 적사살 좋아.
직접 나서지.
Honestly, if I click win rate or not, it's basically no difference.
이봐. 버틸 자신 있어?
Oh yeah, for the rest of the week, by the way. Tomorrow, as usual, no stream. Hi, Pokel. As usual, there's no stream tomorrow. I will be uploading the story of this event for people who wanna see that. I've been doing that since the game basically came out. I've been archiving everything. Not sure on Wednesday, but another week I will try to finish Fire Emblem. This week there won't be any Persona. I still need to level up my units. It's absolutely painful. It's going terrible slow. I'm thinking of just cheating myself higher level. That's how mind crushing it is. Yeah. That's all for the information in that regard. The Game Shark. Honestly, I'm considering it. Like I've been like grinding levels, and it is got like 2 or 3 levels for like hours because I just like very carefully need to level up slowly.
그래서 이 벌레 개딱지 같은 것들은 뭔데?
저기 자꾸 나봉스 붙지 마. 내가 알 턱이 없잖아.
덱 안 봤어 아저씨. 자꾸 그러는 거 피해망상이라니까. 원래 이야기만 나오면 아주.
그랬겠네요.
Yeah, what? Ishmael interjected all of a sudden.
크랩게요. 저렇게 등딱지에 쓰레기나 폐품 같은 걸 붙여서 지비자 무기로 만드는 것들요. 지긋지긋한 놈들이죠. 물가에서 일하는 사람들에게 불쑥 튀어나와 공격하기도 하고 주변을 돌아다니는 사람들을 덮치는 일도 잦고. 하지만 대호수에 저런 잔챙이들은 몰리고 날렸어. 더 중요하고 위험한 건
She's thinking about her arch enemy, the white whale, Ishmael. I was about to check in with Ishmael, as I probably shouldn't let this go on for any longer, but
저기 벌써부터 그것들을 잡고 있는 건가요?
a couple of people in work overalls seem to be approaching from a distance.
미카, 귀한 고객님들이잖아. 좀 더 예의를 차려야.
아, 그런가?
Yeah, the big old whale. The next chapter is focused on Ishmael as a character, so yeah. She's based on Moby Dick if it wasn't obviously enough.
저것들은 뭐냐고 하시는 것 같네요.
레인, 이 사람들 우리 보고 저것이라고 하는데 꼭 예의를 지켜야 하는
I
걸까?
have bad news for you, Groovy. If there's an NPC showing up in an event, they're gonna fucking die. They're gonna get murdered. Don't worry about it. She won't be here for long. Enjoy her while she lasts.
저길 수도 있다. 어이! 신분을 밝혀라!
정의에 대한 얘기를 전달받지 못하신 건가요?
그래, 전혀 없다. 마치 그럴듯하게 신분을 위장에 끼어드는 스파이처럼 말이지.
저기요, 스파이라면 좀 더 체계적인 방법을 사용하지 않을까요?
그렇겠죠. 오티스 씨, 이분들은 이번에 협력할 분들입니다.
다음엔 빨리 말하도록.
반갑습니다. 미카 씨, 레인 씨. 저희는 LCV, 림버스 컴퍼니 버스 부서입니다.
버스 맞네요. 그때 그분도 버스 녀석들이라고 말하셨으니까.
LCC의 비포팀이 이미 다녀갔다고 들었습니다. 그분이라는 건
잠시 명함 좀 다시 보고. LCC B. 네, 맞네요.
Favorite waifu husbando? Waifu Gregor, husbando also Gregor. Nah. Waifu is Rod, yeah.
확인은 끝난 것 같으니까 가게로 돌아가서 마저 이야기하죠. 그 버스에 대한 것도 좀 보고.
It's like not even a competition for me.
여기 계속 서서 대화하기는 좀 그렇잖아요.
We're the customers.
아니,
Yeah, this guy.
왜 들른 거야?
Care to tell us what we're doing here?
간단히 말하자면 저희의 목적지인 유사는 대호수 위의 배들로 이루어져 있는 둥지입니다. 따라서 메피스토펠레스의 현재 형태로는 건너갈 수가 없죠.
그리고 대호수는 시시각각 환경이 변하기도 해요. 그 호수에서 버틸 수 있는 배가 필요하겠죠.
Damn, just like 1,000 yards there.
그래서 미리 적합한 공방을 찾아 버스 개조에 대한 계약을 한 거지.
이게 적합한?
이만 들어가지.
지난번 회식 때문에 예산 타격이 컸나? 먹을 수 있을 만큼 시키라 해서 마음껏 주문했던 것뿐인데.
Like Rodya said, looking at the somewhat dilapidated shop made me curious about the company's finances. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the fort. Table the fort. Okay. Table. Not table.
관리자님 덕분에 승리를 거둘 수 있었습니다.
The pair called Mika and Rain seems to have been expecting us. I guess the LCCB already informed them of our arrival. Looks like we're going to have to modify Mephistopheles in order to get to our next destination. Mephistopheles is the bus.
레인, 나는 이 버스 좀 살펴볼 테니까 손님들 접대... 아니, 대응 좀 부탁해.
알았어.
The sinners were led into what appears to be a workshop, packed with tools and various mechanical apparatuses.
이 공방은 보기보다 꽤 고난도의 정비까지 하고 있는 모양이군.
알아보시겠나요?
무기와 장비를 정비하는 공방적 기술에 대한 폭넓은 이해는 전쟁 중에 가장 중요했으니까.
This awkward conversation was cut short by a sudden and deafening noise.
무슨 소리죠?
메피스토펠레스의 비명. 아니, 경보가 작동한 것 같군요.
죄송해요. 잘못 건드렸어요.
지금 쿵쿵대는 소리도 잘못 건드려서 나는 거야, 미카? 저기요! 밖에!
방금 마주쳤던 개체와 동일한 종으로 보인다.
비슷해
Gotta
보이긴
force combat
하네요.
somehow.
비슷한 것이 아니라 같은 개체에 속한다는 뜻이다.
Everyone outside now. Outside. A giant enemy crab with a massive shipping container on its back loomed over us. Well, at least for a brief moment. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of heavy metal scraping against the floor.
좌우로 산계해라!
저건 어디를 또 깨부숴야 하는 거야?
Just as we were all collectively losing our minds.
당연히 대가리를 깨부숴야지.
A dark figure leapt down from somewhere onto the creature's head.
가만히 있어라. 헛짓거리하지 말고.
A blinding light and a deafening explosion assaults the crab's shell.
도망가는 건가요?
The figure leaped gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature and slowly approached us. She squelched over the depressing mudflat in her swim fins and stood before us, a colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder.
그래. 너희가 그 녀석이 말한 버스 애들이냐?
After some time passed.
올가 씨까지 포함해 정식으로 소개드리죠. 이번 메피스토펠레스의 개조에 도움을 주실 어금니 보트 센터라는 이름의 공방분들입니다.
이야, 이렇게 소개를 받는 날도 있네.
Is it the same
좀
Olga
쑥스러운걸.
as from Ruina? I mean, was it Mola where she was from? I know the weapon did look the same. Is it the same fucking Olga from Ruina?
누님, 그래도 귀한 고객분들인데 행동을 가려서.
Wait, it's all of them are the same people. Wait a fucking minute. How did I know? Yeah, they're all the guys from Mola. Aha! Interesting. Took me a while. Took me a bit too long.
아우, 내가 뭘 그렇게 잘못했다고 그래. 나 아직 뭐 안 했거든?
아직이라는 게 문제죠.
They look quite different in Ruina. They were also part of Mola, but they were from a different section of Mola. They were like dressed very, very differently.
개업한 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 조심해서 나쁠 건 없잖아요.
업종을 갑자기 바꾸는 일이 쉬운 건 아니었을 텐데 할만했습니까?
Okay.
5급 해결사 올가.
해결사! 뭐야?
To explain who these guys are in context of Ruina, they were some of the people we murdered inside the library. They got onto a warp train, then they got the invitation to the library, and then we fucking killed them. Absolutely obliterated.
해결사 썼어? 어째? 고귀한 향이 난다고 생각했어.
어찌하여 다른 일을 하게 된 것이오? 해결사의 일이 고되었던 것이오? 주로 어디에서 활동했던 것이오? 어떤 협회에서 어떤 시험을 치러서 5급까지 간 것이오? 역시 트레스 협회에서 공방 시험을 본 것인가?
Holy shit, Don is weird. Yeah, everyone that died in the library outside of a few specific characters did get revived at the end. They basically got killed and then turned into books. And as the books got released, the people who were inside the books also got released.
알겠소. 알아들어.
미안하군요, 올가 씨. 이제 시끄러운 건 잠잠해질 겁니다.
붉은 시선. 고맙습니다. 존재를 하는 게 너무 오랜만이라.
그쯤 해두고 도서관에서의 사건 이후로 책으로부터 하나 둘씩 돌아왔던 모양이던데.
Okay, so it's just flat out mentioned then.
어땠습니까, 당신들은?
Yo, but Julius is not okay. He has never been okay.
우리도 뭐 다르지는 않죠. 나 죽었나? 싶었더니 갑자기 눈을 떠보니 이 근처이지 뭡니까? 미카도 레인도 없었고 당장 배는 고프니까 뭐라도 먹어야겠다 싶어서 어땠더라?
크랩개가 튀어나와서 주변에 있는 걸 주워 무기를 만든 다음에 산산조각을 내고 구워 먹었다고 하셨죠.
맞아, 칠할맞게 맛없기는 했지만.
그러다가 개에 붙은 폐품으로 고철 바꿔 먹기를 시작했고.
오케이, 레인. 네가 설명하는 게 낫겠다.
저 올가라는 사람은 뭔가 대충대충 스타일인 것 같네.
Fun fact, Olga's old design looked very similar to how Rodia looks, kinda. You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna show it on stream what Olga looked like before. And why I didn't recognize her at first, even though I saw that it was Mola. I thought it was just a different branch of Mola, maybe. So, one moment. I'm just gonna open it up. 1 second. One moment. So. There. That's what she looked like. This is what Olga originally looked like. That's why I didn't recognize. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. There. That's what she looked like before. I think you can be a bit fair that I didn't recognize her ASAP, you see. So yeah. And the other ones, let me also show the... Yeah, she cut her hair. I also want to show the other ones from Mola, what they looked like, just so there's a good comparison. Wait, one moment. So this was Mika. This was what Mika looked like. She had like 2 ponytails. Now she has only one. Her hairstyle quite different than before. Prefer new? I mean, yeah, the new ones do look good. They do look good. So, and then the last one, Rain. There, that was what he looked like. Also different. I actually used their cards a lot in Ruina. They worked by discarding the cards you have on your hand. And it was actually quite fun. It was more like a stupid meme build. But I actually used it a lot. Especially Olga I used for a long time. So anyway, moving on. Yeah, Rodia, like someone else I know. They really are similar. They are similar, yeah.
어머? 누굴 말하는지 모르겠네.
엄마? 이건 또 뭐래? 머리통이
의체인가?
Yeah, so basically the cards were like, oh, you gain extra power, but you throw away the lowest cost card in your hand, some stuff like that basically. Or like if this card gets thrown away, certain effect happens. You know how card games work basically. Like just like throwing them onto the grave, like throwing them away and then you get effect.
누님, 자꾸 그러시면 이야기가 끝나지 않아요.
Obviously it doesn't work in this game due to combat being so different, however still a nice note.
알았다고.
The woman they called Olga fell back, clinking her tongue. And the man they called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. He was a fixer, working alongside Olga and Mika until they were all sucked into the library, getting wrapped up in these things called receptions. Just when he thought he was a goner, he suddenly came to, began wandering and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metal together, with Mika joining along the way, and ended up running a workshop almost like they used to run the office back in the old days.
책에서 돌아오는 데에는 언제 죽었는지와 같은 순서가 따로 없었나.
Also, there's something fucked up about how the library worked. So basically, it lured people in with the promise that they can find something very valuable inside. So people went there, and whenever someone died in the library, the people inside the library got stronger because they could then use the abilities and the so-called identity of the person, of the people that they killed. So with every more kills, the library actually got worse and worse. So it started by luring in weak people until it basically escalated more and more.
아직은 규칙성이 명확하지 않군.
Virgilius muttered something to himself, looking at Faust, who stood near him. Faust nodded silently. Jesus Christ, Ishmael is not okay! I knew that there was something between the two of them, but it was always about something apocryphal that I couldn't even begin to understand. Oh, I understand, Dante. I understand. I played the other games. Besides, I was starting to get worried about Ishmael, who was growing increasingly distraught. It was about time I talked to her about her sudden change. Ishmael, so you've been here before? It looked like you recognized those scraps from earlier.
네. 문제가 있나요?
No, not really. I'm just wondering how they taste. It sounds like people eat those crabs.
무슨 의도로 그런 의미 없는 질문을 갑자기 하시는지 뻔히 보이지만 그래도 대답을 드리자면 네, 크랩 차우더로 꽤 먹어보았죠. 구역질을 억지로 참아야 했지만 뱉어내지 않으면 소화할 수는 있는 맛이라고 해야 할까요? 질문에 대한 답이 됐나요?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but her reception was much colder than I expected.
그런데 먹을 수 있는 거군요. 저거 환상체나 뒤틀림 같이 생겼는데요.
No, I don't think that's an abnormality or a distortion.
네? 그럼
It's just a fucked up animal, my guy.
환상체와 뒤틀림을 구분할 수 있는 단테 씨는 설명이 없어도 알 수 있으셨겠죠. 저것은 생물입니다. 돌연변이라고 할 수도 있겠군요. 그러니 이론적으로 섭취에는 문제가 없을 것입니다.
저희 할머니도 돌연변이 동물들을 많이 수집하곤 하셨죠. 저런 생물은 저도 처음 보지만요. 참 진기한 구경이네요.
He does have a clock, so therefore he is just a clock indeed.
네, 그런 덕분에 저희가 밥도 먹고 정비 일도 할 수 있는 거죠.
The woman they called Mika was walking over from inside the boat workshop, an inscrutable look on her face.
미카, 어때? 견적은 좀 나와?
공방에서 일하시던 아버지께서는 말씀하셨죠. 싹 다 뜯어 고쳐야겠다.
뭐 엔진을 다 털어내야 한다던가 그런 거냐?
That's a good question. What happens if you, like, move his clock heads? I mean, I don't think anything would happen. Like, his head is literally just a clock. Maybe it tickles him.
아니요. 그 부분까지는 건드릴 필요 없어요. 함부로 건드릴 엄두도 안 나고. 버스 내부를 잠깐 봤는데 복잡한 것도 정도가 있어야 한다는 생각이 들더라고요. 하지만 그것 외에는 전부예요. 부력 발생 장치도 없고 프로펠러도 조타 장치도 없고요.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tick, tick, tick. So what do we do now?
그건 예상했습니다. 해결 방법을 제시하시죠.
방금 저 관리자라는 분이 뭐라 말하신 것 같은데 그냥 째깍인 건가? 방법은 우리한테 있어요. 재료만 있으면 어떻게든 만들 수 있죠.
기계를 개조할 재료라고 한다면은 뭐 어디 고철 같은 거라도 주워야 하나?
The sinners can understand what he's saying, but no one else can. Everyone else just hears tick-tock, tick-tock.
잘 아시네요. 그리고 잘 하실 수 있을 거라고 보고요. 아까 보니까 잘 하실 것 같던데.
With that, Mika pointed away. Towards where the trash crabs were.
크랩개들을 처리하면 폐품을 모을 수 있을 겁니다.
몇 마리나?
아주 많이요?
그럼 그렇지. 일하려고 온 거구만. 그치?
You can try, but I don't think I will understand.
정확해. 이번 경유지에서 너희는 버스를 개조할 부품을 모아오면 된다. 황금가지를 찾아오는 것보다 쉽고 간편한 일이지. 자, 그럼 나는 이 협력업체 분들과 담소라도 나누고 있을 테니 전원 바다로.
저런 건 바다가 아니요.
아니, 맞아요. 저 모습도 대호수의 일부. 바다라고도 불리는 한 모습이니까.
Just some serious PTSD. Give me that. So, time to salvage scrap and prepare a bus for both hell and high water.
탐구할 것은 무엇이오?
Come on, there we go.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나?
Also, I don't know how long this stream will be. Usually, it's just around 1 hour. The story part itself.
좋아. 방금은 전략이 쓴 거야. 계속 밀어붙이자. 최선을 다해보자.
Honestly, just pressing win right is too fast, so I'm technically not even playing. Once the story's over, I'm probably gonna go. Need 12 hour? Is that supposed to be clock speech?
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지. 우리가 우세. 서둘러
교전
끝내보자.
시작합니다.
처치의 약점이요. 침묵했소.
Just 12 hours stream.
행보다. 아,
Oh
옛날
god.
적사살.
I don't think I have the capability to do that. I like the patience. I like the time to do that too. Probably would be possible. Just a bit pointless. I don't really understand the appeal of those mega long streams, honestly. Like, who's actually gonna sit there and watch for 12 hours? It's just a bit draining, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I do occasionally do very, very long streams, but still, 12 hours is just a bit extreme, isn't it?
적사살 좋아.
탐구는 끝났어.
예측대로
Oh god, you have? Holy shit.
쓰러졌군.
That is impressive, I guess.
표적 확인.
I'm never able to actually catch streams I would watch live. Because, like, basically the few streamers I do watch, they never stream at the time zone where I'm in. So I'm just basically, I'm a VOD peasant. I'm a VOD peasant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just, I watch, basically I just watch VODs when I'm working.
모두의 약점을 효율적으로
But not since recently, because basically I actively watch both Magni and Vespa, and they have both currently just gone since a month, so I've not actually been watching any streams since a month. We finally collected enough scraps for them to start working on the bus modifications. I wonder if we can get some time off. If we do, then I should try talking to Ishmael. Wait, let me get in. Oh no, it says 145 out of 150, so I need to kill some more. Yeah, it's been a month. It's just like, why? No one knows why. Just radio silence.
내가 응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나?
I'm just sitting here like,
해보자고.
please come back. I miss Grandpa.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
Oh god, yeah. Man, these poor people, honestly.
방금 벌레 말을 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
Funnily enough, I actually don't watch anyone from Nichi's Anchi, but I constantly get them recommended. It's just like, what? I never click because I'm not really interested. But it gets constantly recommended to me. Oh, honestly, at this point, I kind of have the feeling that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. The way it was worded was just a bit sus. Honestly, it just seems like they're waiting for Advent to settle in, and then next month it's just gonna be the termination notice. Yeah, I have a bad feeling at this point, especially because there's been no info whatsoever. And now it was worded like as if they're gonna return, but at this point I've lost hope.
확인 사살.
No more hope. Hope is gone. I don't know. Like we can sit here and assume for 24 hours straight and we will be none the wiser.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어? 행고도. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살.
직접 나서지.
Anyway, if they come back, I'm gonna be happy. If not, I'm gonna be as sad as before. Man, crab farming. Crabs actually taste nice. I like eating them. They just have just very little meat, really. Oh yeah. Honestly, I was watching the 2.0 reveal, and I was like, no, I didn't feel it. It looks good, but it's just so different. It's just too different. I need to get used to it. Now we can enter. Same. I also do prefer the old one. It just had a certain charm. We've been at it for 2 days, perhaps. We were able to defeat a considerable number of trash crabs and collect enough scrap to fill a whole wagon and then some.
네, 이 정도면 해볼 수 있겠네요.
휴, 그럼 이제 쉬어도 되는 거지? 들려? 어깨 돌릴 때마다 뚜둑 소리 나고 있잖아.
로자 씨, 그러니까 겁이라도 주는 것 같잖아요. 자제를.
Rodia's flexing her muscles.
뭐 개조를 하는 데 드는 시간도 있을 테니 적어도 며칠은 즐길 수 있겠어. 물론 여전히 휴양과 어울리지 않는 곳이지만.
The sinners were all busy stretching and chattering, relieved that the work was finally over. But I had a terrible feeling that this was probably not the end of our toil.
네? 쉬기는 뭘 쉬어요?
Oh, actually watched them a lot since they came out. I don't know. There's just something really entertaining. I've mostly even stopped watching the girls, honestly. It's just that most of them, their content doesn't really align with what I usually watch. That's kind of the issue. Of course I knew it.
제가 말한 건 이제 시작만 해볼 수 있겠다고 말한 거예요.
그렇다는 것은
당연히 더 주워오셔야죠.
참고 삼아. 그 양은?
지금의 한 5배?
미카! 훈련 쪽도 포함해야 할 것 같은데?
7배로 방금 막 늘어났어요.
지금까지 효율을 고려하면 적절한 휴식은 취하지 못하겠군. 기존보다 수면에 할애하던 시간을 줄이는 편이 좋을 것이다.
이럴 수는 없는 거요. 이럴 순 없어.
Then Kishore looked as though she was about to collapse. A woeful look on her. Why is she so sad? She is so sad. Anything happens in this vacation, done, destroyed, sad, crying. She looks like an actual sad cat with that expression.
아니, 있잖아. 이런 고철 덩어리들을 주워온다고 작업이 되긴 되는 거야?
Done is done, indeed.
그야 고철을 적당히 볼트로 결합하는 방식이라면 죽도 밥도 안 되겠지만 유사의 특이점을 이용해 결합하는 과정을 거치면 마치 처음부터 자신의 부속품이었던 것처럼 기능하게 할 수 있으니까요.
유사? 걔네 특이점이라면 무슨 음식 완벽히 포장하는 기술 아니었어? 뜯기 전까지는 절대 내용물이 변하지 않는 그런 거였는데? 거기서 제조했던 통조림도 요긴하게 먹고 그랬었는데.
어째 누님과 똑같은 말씀을 하시네요. 둥지마다 특이점을 활용한 여러 기술들이 있을 수도 있는 거잖아요.
원리만 활용한다면 근본적인 특이점을 기반으로 얼마든지 활용하여 A사의 기반 특허를 낼 수 있습니다. 유사에서는 현상 보존 포장 기술과 더불어 공명급수가 유명하죠.
공명급수.
Oh my god, Ishmael, you okay?
그놈이랑 똑같았지.
She's not okay.
여기저기에 엉겨붙고 유착되어서는 기어이 삼켜버리겠지. 언제 그랬냐는 듯.
Ishmael, what's the problem?
관리자님, 지금이라도 베르길리우스 씨에게 말해주세요. 순서를 바꿔서 다른 지부의 황금 가지를 해결하자고요.
Give me a moment, Ishmael. Are you okay?
지금은 충분하지 않아요. 모두의 경험도, 대호수에 대한 것도, 고래에 대한 지식도. 그래요. 제가 알려드리고 도와드릴게요. 충분한 시간이 지난 후에 도전해야만 하는 곳이에요. 저곳은. 그러니까.
야, 자꾸 뭐 하자는 거야? 아까 먹은 크랩 차우더인지 뭔지가 잘못되기라도 했냐?
다 같이 그 개 같은 개딱지 내장을 긁어먹긴 했지만 전 아주 멀쩡해요.
근데 뭐가 문제야? 뭐 지금까지는 우리가 준비해서 쳐들어갔냐? 다 뒤져가면서 해결한 일이잖아.
죽고 죽어가면서 일을 처리한 게 어디 자랑할 거리는 아닌 거 아시죠? 저희가 그냥 해결사였다면 첫 임무부터 진작의 전원 사망으로 순식간에 협회에서 이름이 지워졌겠죠.
야, 누가 몰라? 나도 뒷골목 조직 생활하면서 몇 번이나 죽을 뻔했는데 목숨이 하나뿐인 걸 모르겠냐고. 그거랑 다르지. 지금의 시계 대가리 덕분에 여러 번 살아나고 있잖아.
지금까지 운이 좋았으니까 멀쩡하게 살아날 수 있었다고 생각하지는 않나 보죠?
아니, 야! 왜 자꾸 못한다고 하는 건데? 환상체한테 머리가 깨져서 뒤졌으면 이번에 다리를 내주고 피하고 그렇게 계속 쳐부술 수 있는 거잖아, 어?
No, Ishmael has a point here. We've been dying. We've been dying too much. We're relying too much on being revived. Yeah, he revives them, but he suffers for doing so. It's not a good way to get revived, because it's basically turning back the clock on them. And they've been dying a lot. Like, a lot.
지금껏 겪었던 게 전부라고 생각하세요? 그럴 리가 없잖아요.
And even though they can be revived, we've actually not been on a good track record. Like, not at all. We kinda suck at our job, honestly.
최악의 경우엔 복구가 불가능할 수도 있는 거예요. 시계를 아무리 쳐 돌려도.
Yeah, exactly. That is kinda the struggle right now. It started being a topic in the last chapter, and now it's basically being more elaborated on.
다시 원래대로 돌아가지도 못할 수 있다고요.
Because the thing is, if Dante dies, everybody can not return either. And in the third chapter, there was actually a moment where half of the body of Dante was melting off. So, and we got basically saved by someone else. Like, if someone else didn't basically come in and fix up Dante, everyone would have been dead permanently.
특히 그 거대한 고래는 됐어요.
설명해도 못 알아들을 것처럼 말하지 마라, 어? 말도 못 알아듣는 버러지 취급하는 것 같아서 열받으니까.
개! 자, 말씀 좀 여쭙겠소.
Okay, Yisung being active? It was perhaps because he was never the type to do such a thing. But the crowd immediately fell silent when Yisung suddenly, loudly and uncharacteristically intruded upon their argument.
그대들 버스에서 제법 하고픈 것이 많다 하지 않았는가? 과업이 남은 것은 사실이나 소기의 목표를 달한 것도 사실이요. 그렇다면 짤다알막한 휴식 정도는 바랄 수 있을 거라 보우만 단테, 이 정도는 괜찮지 않겠소?
It's so weird seeing him smile. Yisung. This is the first time Yisung appeared so dependable since we started our bus journey. I nodded empathetically. Yeah, I agree with Yisung. I think you can slow down for a bit and do some team building activities together. How's that sound?
네, 조금 쉬고 계셔도 될 것 같네요. 저희 쪽에서 준비가 되면 말씀드릴게요.
저기! 그렇다면 비치 볼리볼! 다들 하지 않겠는가?
Holy shit, that beach volleyball just sounds so strange to me. With Don Quixote's well-timed assist, the almost icy mood seemed to defrost slightly. Beach volleyball. It sounds so strange. It's charming in a way, but man, it throws you off guard. Beach volleyball. Taking Don Quixote and Yisung's advice to mend the growing rift between Ishmael and the Obacinas, I decided we should all try out a few rounds of beach volleyball. Maybe this activity can be an opportunity to build some rapport. Actually, let me do something. Let's just pull on the gacha. There's a gold! God damn it, I already had that one. And another one. Magical girl? What?
날씨 좋다.
Ah,
자,
okay. It's
그래서
Rodion. Oh, wait, I know what you mean, yeah. Sadly, that's not a magical girl. Ooh.
가까이 오지 마세요. 아직
We got
잡아야
her!
개들이 산더미니까. 그리고 개 내장 묻을 수도 있어요.
Ishmael swimsuit! Diver Israel. Let me show you what you just saw. So this one. Yeah. It is kinda a magical girl transformation. And the last one. So yeah, I'm clicking the. Should I buy it out? Honestly, I wanna get it. Honestly, let's just get it.
언제 봐도 간사하지.
Oops.
저 많은 빚들 중에 내 것이 없다는 게 문제지만.
30. Need 50 more. $20 more. $400, okay.
자, 변신 완료. 만선이에요.
I love open can of weld shields. Oh, I love this. I love it so much. Ah. Open can of weld shields, my beloved. Oh, only lobotomy players will understand. So, this one gives me more points in the event, however, I don't really have anything to level it up. No, don't. Oh no, 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 that is a guy. Oops. This identity sucks. It's terrible. There. Soda. Huh, interesting. That is some good colors for a very specific team combination. Huh. Pretty good. Honestly, let's bring Honglu along for this event. Alright, yeah. Fuck. Threatspin 4 exists now. Right, let's make a team for the event. Upgrade rank 4, basically. Upgrade rank 4. So, one second, let me reset all of this. So we need Honglu. We need him with his soda. Ooh, who can generate purple here on his identities? This one, actually, this one is perfect. Wait, I can just use... I can use my normal team then, yeah. There. Plus 40, okay. Beach volleyball time. Don't think I need to put him into the party to get the buff. Let's do it
제 차례인가요?
anyway, just to be sure.
탐구할 것은 무엇이오?
본인이 똑똑히 보았다네. 분명 밀려들어온 태풍과 쓰레기들 사이에서 곰 같은 것이 있었음을. 곰도 있고 사람도 해변도 있으니 이럴 때 놀지 않는다는 것은 불합리하다고 해도 과언이 아니지 않겠는가?
이걸 해변이라고 부를 수 있는지는 모르겠지만요.
넌 곁에 여기 놀러 온 거 아니라니까?
본인도 아오. 주어는 고마우나 우리 모두의 단합을 위해 잠시 휴식하는 것이 도움이 되지 않겠는가 하는 마음인 것이요.
그래. 앞으로는 표정이라도 숨기면서 말하는 게 어때?
아니, 나도 동의하오.
이상씨?
돌이켜보면 벗들과 이렇다 할 체육 활동을 한 적도 없어. 거기 종목에 특출한 재능이 있는 것은 아니지만 이참에 경험하는 것도 귀중할 테지.
He looks like a sad cat with that expression. Like actually just like someone photoshopped extremely sad eyes on him.
그러니 해봄이 어떤가? 발리볼.
아 참.
준비가 안 됐는데. 한그렇게 공이나 튀기고 있을 때가 아닌데. 애초에 우리는 요새 너무 풀어졌어. 그래, 저번이 유독 운이 좋았던 거겠지.
Ishmael was starting to practically ooze all over with an ominous aura. It might be a good idea to divert her attention for a bit. Let's play beach volleyball.
현명한 선택이요. 내가 공을 찾아오겠네.
아, 그 참.
관리자께서 결정하신 유희다. 모두 표정 풀고 기쁘게 받들도록.
아, 알았다고. 아, 이다가 허리나 삐끗하지 않으면 좋겠구만.
경기 규칙과 규격은 알고 있다. 직접 경기장을 그리도록 하지.
There were grumbling sinners, beaming sinners, reticent sinners. Their reactions were all varied, for everyone eventually moosied out an empty lot to play beach volleyball. I stretched, hoping that this activity would help break up the tense atmosphere. Sometime later.
자, 그럼 가겠어.
The field was drawn over a squelchy mudflat. 1 second. I forgot to do something. Oops, no. The one ball rocketed into the air with Don Quixote's serve.
이렇게 하는 것이요?
Oh my god, look at Ishmael in the back! Oh, that expression, beautiful! With these songs nice receive, it was starting to look like we had a proper game going.
그렇지. 잘하네.
으차.
어이구야.
쓸데없는 짓이야.
오티스 씨, 방금 공 못 피했으면 저 죽을 뻔했을 것 같은데.
훈련의 일종이다.
Ryosho, you're not supposed to hit the ball with your sword.
자, 내가 받았어.
이럴 시간에 고래의 특징이라도 공부해둔다면. 대호수를 건너갈 나침반도 없는 것 같고. 젠장, 그 자식은 분명히 어떻게든 살아있을 거야.
아이씨, 진짜!
Heathcliff, unable to stand Ishmael's altitude any longer, kicked the ball with enough force that it just might burst. And the ball flew way over the mark and towards the boundary, separating us from the pristine beach we saw a few days ago. Did the ball just pop?
네, 가시되지 않는 플라즈마 장이 형성되어 있는 것 같군요.
A field of plasma. Who put a field of plasma on a beach?
둥지와 뒷골목을 구분하기 위한 일종의 장치죠. 형식은 제각각이더라도 모든 둥지의 경계에는 비슷한 것들이 존재합니다.
뻔하지. 뒷골목 사람들이 둥지로 못 끼어 들어오게 하려는 울타리는 어디에나 흔하게 있으니까. 그런데 말이야, 저 기술로는 흔적도 안 남게 할 수도 있었을 텐데 저런다는 건 보란 듯이 터뜨려 버려서 그것마저도 오락으로 만들려는 생각인 거지. 부자들은 즐길 놀이가 많겠어.
기술의 구체적인 의도나 과시성에 대해서는 제 쪽에선 말할 수 있는 게 없군요.
공 1시간이나 걸려서 찾았는데.
Rip the ball.
다들 정신 차려. 저 공 터지는 소리 때문에 개딱지 놈들이 몰려오고 있다고.
너 이따가 보자.
I really thought that this could be the activity to dramatically bring us all together. It's all gone to hell. Why does this keep happening?
뭐 이제는 익숙해질 때도 되지 않았나, 관리자 양반? 저것 때부터 빠르게 처리하자고.
Let's go. Crab killing. Shank him. We got a guy in a Hawaii shirt. And soda cans.
최선을 다해보자. 아이, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않는 사람 누구야?
The crabs, kill them all.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Not the fishies. No. I look at. I honestly look at the squad, and the fishies are probably already all dead. Rip fishies, rip my brethren.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
쓰러졌고.
처리했습니다.
I don't know if my lizard is fine.
탱고도.
She's been hanging the entire day in the same spot since she woke up. She basically didn't move at all. Didn't even touch her food. I think something's wrong with her. Should probably... Yeah. If she does that tomorrow too, I'm just bringing her directly to the bed. I just noticed she wasn't watching me.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
교전 시작합니다.
Let me actually just go over to her for a moment, 1 second. Let me just check up on her.
저치의 약점이요. 침묵했어.
표적 완전 무력화.
관리자님 덕분에 승리를 거둘 수 있었습니다.
Yeah, I think she's sick. I'm gonna bring her to the vet tomorrow. Can't do it right now. She just doesn't really care if I do anything. Just kinda lying around in the same spot. Not much energy. Don't know why though. That's the question. Not sure why. The beach volleyball plan completely backfired. Everyone has a scowl on their face as they fight off the trash crabs. I have to do something about this.
가보지.
I have a suspicion why she might be sick. I was gone. Like, while I was gone, my family checked up on her, my friends. And I think the problem was because it was so hot, the heating lamps weren't turned on. It was only the UV light that was turned on. But while I was gone, I think it might have gotten colder, and she might have maybe it might have been too cold for her for like 2 days or so. Like the temperature dropped like the 2 days before I came back, and if the heating lamps weren't turned on, it might have been too cold for her. I think that's what's going on. It happens very quickly that they get a cold.
탐구는 끝났어.
Because she has eaten normally, she eats all her food, she's just like, doesn't have much energy.
좋아.
And that's like the only thing that it could be. That it is, that she might have gotten a
좋아.
cold.
계속 집중하지.
예측대로.
Yeah.
쾌적 무력화.
It's basically the only thing it could be.
탱구더. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살.
탐구는 끝났어.
Yeah, I should have probably informed my family to please turn back on the heating lamps if it gets to a certain temperature.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
직접 나서지.
침묵했어.
I turned them off because it got so incredible hot that temperature in the terrain was actually like getting just way too high where I didn't need to turn them on in the first place. So I turned them off and I just left them off because it was still very hot when I left.
아, 옛날
Yeah.
버릇이. 적사살. 좋아.
교전
You kind of need to do
시작합니다.
that manually. You can't really tell them, hey, for this temperature turn off, and if not, then turn on.
제대로 들어갔습니다. 처리했습니다.
I put her a bit closer to the warm spot, so she warms up a bit more.
확인 사살.
나태님 봤어요?
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
교전
Yeah, too
시작합니다.
bad that the vet by now also is closed.
좋지,
Late in the
약점.
evening now to bring her.
침묵했어.
표적 확인. 표적 무력화.
쓰러졌군.
Poor Lizard. Hey Ishmael,
네.
can we talk at least for a bit? I called over to Ishmael once the battle was over. Right, I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do or what kind of results this conversation is going to yield, but I can't just sit there and watch. Oh yeah, she will get better. She's a tough cookie. I'm gonna bring her tomorrow to the vet and then she'll probably quickly get something, get fine again. She had a cold once before when she was a few years younger. It was when I moved her from one terrarium to the other, and the other terrarium didn't heat properly up either, like for the first 2 days, because the lamps were also new and didn't use the old ones. So they were slightly too chilly. And then she also very quickly got a cold. It happens very quickly with bearded dragons. That's like the one thing. They're like very robust. Even if they get sick, they don't really care that much about it. They get good very quickly. But it happens very quickly that if they're like get a cold. I can't just sit here and watch.
네. 그러시던가요.
It looks to me that you've been preoccupied with something ever since we got here. You know you're not really participating in our group activities and things like that.
당연하죠. 중요한 건 따로 있는데 여기서 정신 놓고 희희낙낙하고 있으니까요.
Something more important? Is this about the Great Lake?
네.
That we in our current state shouldn't go there?
네.
Right, so why do you think that we don't have a chance against whatever is there?
말씀드렸잖아요. 아직 준비가 안 됐으니까. 적어도 반년은 호수와 그것들에게 익숙해질 필요가 있다고요. 아니면 그에 상응하는 경험을 더 쌓는다던가요. 관리자님도 마찬가지예요. 적어도 자신의 몸을 지킬 정도는. 아, 관리자님의 단련이라면 제가 도울 수 있어요. 그리고 오티스 씨도 분명 관리자님을 돕는 것에는 협조하겠죠.
그럴 만한 상황이 온다면
Wait. Half a year, Ishmael. We just don't have that much time to spare.
허비? 허비라고 생각하시나요? 지금 저희가 하고 있는 짓들이 더 허비 같은데요? 그리고 놀고 있자고 말씀드린 게 아니잖아요. 그저 행선지를 잠시 다른 곳으로 돌렸다가 돌아오면 되는 건데요?
그건 불가능합니다. 모든 구획의 황금가지를 파악한 것도 아닐 뿐더러 비포팀의 사전 답사가 준비된 것도 아니니까요.
핑계는 다른 잘난 이유가 있다는 것쯤은 오래전부터 알고 있었어요. 그리고 뭐가 됐든 이번엔 그 생각이 틀렸다는 걸 뼈저리게 느끼시게 될 테죠.
그럴지도요.
개판이네 정말. 그러면 적어도 상세한 항해 계획과 전투 방향을.
듣자 하니까.
Just when I thought our discussion was reaching a stalemate, Heathcliff butted in.
당신은 또 뭔데요?
닥쳐. 지금 너 혼자 개고생해? 여태껏 다 쳐 뒤져가면서 굴러왔잖아. 여기 있는 놈들 전부! 이번에도 결국 어떻게든 될 거라고.
그러니까 대호수 위에서는 그런 방법은 통하지 않는다고요. 관리자님이 수정당해도 끝이고 그것에게 우리가 먹혀서 더는 시간을 되돌리지 못할 수도 있다고요. 알아듣겠어요? 지금까지의 상식으로 움직이다간 진짜 우리는 끝장날 수도 있다고요. 그러면 그 새끼도 못 죽일 테고.
좋아. 네 말이 맞다고 쳐. 이대로 가면 우린 다 돼지고 나도 아니 돌아갈 수 없게 될 거라고 치자고. 그래서 잠깐이라도 놀면 뭐가 좀 덧나냐? 그 망할 고래 새끼들이 더 세져? 분위기를 계속 조져놨으면 같이 어울리는 척이라도 해야 될 거 아니야, 상식적으로!
제법 웃기네요. 히스클리프 씨? 당신이 뭘 안다고 상식 운우네요. 고래를 만나본 적은 있어요? 데오스에 가본 적이나 있고? 배 위의 생활에 대해서는 알기나 해요. 알 리가 없죠. 팔자 좋게 자기 연인인지 뭔지 모를 이름이나 중얼대고 버스에 기대 졸다가 틈나면 성질이나 바락바락 내는 댁은.
They're about to murder each other.
그만해라.
물 아래에서 기어오는 것과 하늘 위에서 떨어지는 것, 그 모든 것들을 죽여야 하고 산성 태풍, 참치 쓰나미, 뇌압 폭풍 같은 이름도 다 떠올리기 힘든 수많은 종류의 호수 재해들과 그 폭풍 때문에 발생하는 산만한 크기의 파도, 크게 지나가면 또다시 나타나는 개같은 괴물들. 등을 맡긴 동료는 잠시 한눈판 사이에 죽어있고 하나같이 미쳐 돌아가는 사람들로 바뀌어가는 그 지옥 같은 호수에 대한 모든 일들은 당신 같은 얼빠진 사랑놀이 중인 반푼이는 100번 더 죽어도 모를 일일 테니까.
그만하라고 했지!
Before anyone could even step in, Heathcliff swung wildly at Ishmael.
너 따위가 뭘 안다고 함부로 짓거려!
이보게들.
The test was such a blitz no one could even attempt to intervene. His thing almost looked pitiful as he stood there bewildered. For a moment it appeared as though Heathcliff had the upper hand as his fist struck Ishmael right in her jaw. Just as Ishmael appeared to throw a punch, he kicked Heathcliff's leg, throwing him to the ground. Ishmael, wait! In the blink of an eye, Ishmael took her mace. She raises it high as though she could strike it down at any moment. Her arm trembles with uncontrollable fury.
그래, 머리통을 내려치려고 내가 전에 했던 것처럼 죽여! 상관없어. 어차피 살아날 테니까. 나하고 다를 거라 생각한 내가 바보지. 역시 다들 똑같네.
I wasn't sure it caused a sudden change of heart, but it was a relief of sorts. At least she looked at Heathcliff with her eyes wide open and dropped the mace to the ground.
이런 불상사를 다시 보고 싶진 않았소만. 결국 벗들과의 다툼은 피할 수가 없는 일인가.
Isang, I don't think most people here are friends at all.
쟤네 보니까 우리 옛날 생각나지 않아? 저렇게 치고받고 싸울 때가 있었는데.
누님, 쉿.
단테, 첫 임무로부터 큰 분란이 발생한 적은 없었기에 이야기하지는 않았지만 수감자들의 업무 불안은 관리 실패로 간주되어 추후 귀책 사유를 물을 수 있습니다.
What the hell was I supposed to do about this? Was what I wanted to say, but I managed to hold my metaphorical tongue.
이것이 어떻게 관리자님의 책임이지? 저 머저리들이 멋대로 싸웠을 뿐이지 않나?
그러한 일을 벌어지지 않게 하는 것이 관리라는 직무죠.
이놈... 그만해요, 여러분.
맞소! 이런 상황은 영웅적인 우리 림버스 컴퍼니와는 어울리지 않...
Sinclair's assistance and Don Quixote's attempts to defuse, Faust's impassive voice and Alta's increasingly rising voice in my defense. All of that combined was starting to get incredibly irritating. Stop. Guys, enough. I had no other recourse left at this moment. Ishmael, Heathcliff. The two of you stop working together for a while. Distance yourselves. At least until I can think of a way to deal with you two.
나라고 저 면상을 굳이 찾아보고 싶진 않아.
Just the mood fell into a pit as depressing as this mud flat.
자, 이제 견적도 나왔으니까 슬슬 폐품을 모으러 가셔도 될 것 같네요.
We spend the next few days collecting scraps with the rest of the sinners. Oh no, she's looking a lot better now that I put her into a warmer spot.
모두의 약점을 효율적으로
Yeah, I think the
간파했어.
madame got a little bit of a cold. That she should probably stay in the warm as much as possible. Hitting anyone on fire? Murdering each other. Who doesn't want to do that? What isn't a bit of death and murder between co-workers? Report him to HR. Dante is the HR and Dante doesn't do anything. The situation's bleaker than the color of this mud flat, but we have to keep collecting more scrap.
탐구할 것은 무엇이오?
최선을 다해보지. 아이, 방금 벌레 말을 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
좋겠네요.
확인 사살, 해적, 무력화.
Oh, I saw you looking way better.
이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
탐구는 끝났어.
I think it didn't help that she was lying in a colder spot for most of the day and didn't really bother moving from there when she woke up.
표적 완전 무력화.
Now she's looking like a good lizard.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
직접 나서지.
저치의 약점이요. 침묵했어.
좋아. 방금은 전략이 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
빈틈 투성이로군. 쓰러졌군.
My coffee's empty. Damn it.
적사살. 좋아.
A little cold meat. Yeah, I think the problem is that she isn't probably feeling top fit. And that she basically didn't really bother going to a basking spot this morning, and that's why she was just getting a little bit worse over the day. I put her into a warm basking spot now, and she already is standing up straight with a great posture and looking around. A lot more active.
탱고더. 옛날 버릇이.
탐구는
적사살.
끝났어.
좋아.
No more shrimp, yeah. I'm gonna, before I leave tomorrow, I'm probably gonna put her into a basking spot before I leave. And when I come home, I need to check how much she has eaten and how she moves around. Might just be that she only was not feeling well today. Like she's full on attention now. Reptiles are great. I love them.
관리자님 덕분에 승리를 거둘 수 있었습니다.
Oh yeah, I haven't really spoken much about my vacation, have I? Considering how there's nothing really happening in the combat, I can talk a bit about that. The goobers, or the definitely goobers. We continue to collect scrap for a few more days. I decided to watch as the sinners go to work, wondering what I could do about Ishmael and Heathcliff. What? Oh, okay, I need more scrap. So yeah, as you guys probably have seen, I posted a picture of some funny clownfish that I saw. So I went to an old zoo, and there was like a lot of like more local animals that were pretty fun. And there was one part that was reptiles, amphibians, and fish. It was like a very old building. And there was like a bunch of fish. It was like clownfish, just like all different types of other creatures. Yeah, that's sort of the funny clownfish. There was one of the enclosures for birds had like this really weird bird that looked literally fake. The bird was so shiny and colorful. It looked fake. I was looking at it, but I was like, you motherfucker aren't real. It looked incredible weird. I certainly don't have good pictures to really show. But yeah. Yeah, don't lie, you got into crimes that you got in prison for that. That's what really happened. The building, like fish and reptiles, had like really cool enclosures for the animals. Or like a bunch of amphibians too. We also apparently went there just after they got their food. And then in the enclosure there were like a bunch of feeding insects inside, and holy shit, they were getting hunted. No. I saved you out of the glass box. You're now back into the ocean.
확인 사살 표적 무력화.
너무 쉽군요.
There was also one aquarium with fake clownfish, and I forgot those things even exist. There's fish that are called fake clownfish, and they look the exact same as clownfish, but the colors are inverted. The colors that are like the whites are on most of the body, and then the dots are orange. Fake fishy fans, fishy aunties. And they're called fake clownfish. It's actually funny looking. This inverted clownfish. There was also a crocodile that stalked us. There was one crocodile, an Nile crocodile, and I just like watched it, and then it just came straight. It swam straight to where I was standing, and like it put its snoot right to the glass and was just staring at me, and I was staring at the crocodile. We were just having a stare off of each other. And then I left, and the crocodile kept following, and as I go around the corner, it just like pushes itself out of the water to watch where I'm going. Me and the crocodile, we are just looking at each other. Just like observing intensely. It was kind of weird how it just like followed and like even went out of the water just to keep watching. It was literally stretching itself. It was stretching its neck. The days were suffocating for them as it was for me. Well, save for Otis maybe.
어이, 그렇게 연결하면 흡기 쪽에 문제가 생기잖아.
그러면 어떻게 해요? 라인이 3개나 나뉘는데.
답답하군. 직접 시범해보지. 이런 건 내가 공병대들과 작전을 지휘했을 때에 비하면.
Otis, who appeared to be rather knowledgeable in engineering, continued to support Mola Boatworks bus modifications.
파우스트 양, 혹여 수감자들의 신상 명세서에 기호품이나 취향에 대한 기록은 없소.
그런 것까지 작성해두지는 않습니다. 이상 씨, 벌써 몇 번이나 말씀드렸지만 지금의 조치는 관리자님의 판단을 우선하는 것이 올바른 수감자의.
Yo, why does he look so much like a sad cat? Look at his face. He looks like the saddest cat, like tiny kitten. Sad tiny kitten. That's what he looks like. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss this art style. I'm so sad. Oh fuck. We're never gonna get this type of cutscene ever again.
에헤이! 싸운 거 풀 때는 술만한 게 없다니까. 어디 내 비장의 술이라도 내줘?
설마 지난번부터 계속 말한 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주요?
This is the basic. This is the cutscenes. So the person who was drawing these types of cutscenes got fired unrightfully. She basically got targeted in a let's call it harassment campaign and got removed from the company. Yeah. There was a very large controversy recently, fully around that. It's really sucks what happened. Yeah, it's really bad.
오, 그건 나도 좀 땡기는데.
아니요. 내가 직접 물어보겠네. 마음은 고맙네.
안 될 것 같은데.
The current standpoint, like the last information I think that officially was put out, was that her firing is currently there's legal actions being taken that for her firing being unrightful, and various legal actions against the people who harassed her. It is yeah. Even with a new artist, probably won't change too much, but it's still probably gonna be slightly different because it is it's gonna be drawn by a different person. Isang was trying to come up with various ways to bring Heathcliff and Ishmael's feud to a close.
분.
아니, 여기서는 다 분이 맞다.
어허. 그래. 숨이 아직 붙어있을 때 그렇게 해보는 것도 새로운 예술을 추구하는 방향이겠군.
고통을 더 가하기 위한 제안은 아니었으며 그저 조리하기에 알맞은 방향을 말한 것뿐이다.
저기 저희 언제 저녁 먹을 수 있어요? 벌써 그 대화만 30분째예요.
Cook has a little bear on his apron. Ah, man. I think he's one of the only two people who can actually cook in this party.
레인, 나 죽어. 배에서 크랩개들 울음소리가 나.
누님, 정신 차리셔야 합니다.
It seemed that Ryosha and Mesol were trying to come up with a way to make the trash crabs more palatable. Not that I had any taste buds or mouth, but it was starting to resemble actual food, at least in its presentation.
꼬맹이들, 그리로 튄다. 꼬맹이! 아니요. 자, 싱클레어군, 마무리를 부탁함세.
그레고르 씨, 저는 왼쪽 다리 할게요.
알았다고. 으차.
Most of our sinners were busying themselves with hunting trash crabs and collecting scrap. They say that practice makes perfect, and everyone was already performing rather well coordinated attacks, even without my input. As for Heathcliff,
와, 그레고르 씨, 불쇼라도 보여주시는 건가요?
좀 더 화려하게 휘감더라.
아니, 저건 그냥 타는 거잖아요.
빼내었다.
he can't fucking cook.
이미 음식의 기능은 상실한 것 같지만
He can't cook. Who let him do that? We already know this man can't cook for shit.
나 주시오. 아직 다리를 3개밖에 먹지 못하였어.
히스클리프군.
Heathcliff?
뭐야 그게 저기 길잡이 그 인간이랑 면담하고 왔어. 이제
면담 맞지?
아무튼 말썽은 안 일으키도록 하겠어. 그것뿐이야.
He's sad.
그러니까 나도 하나만.
I don't know if Virgilius really had just a talk with Heathcliff, but he had not just a talk. The last time we saw Virgilius have a talk with someone, that was... Yeah, he got beaten the fuck up, probably. I'm glad that unlike most other times, he was here to at least get Heathcliff to calm down. But Ishmael...
단테, 잠깐 괜찮겠습니까?
Oh no!
오가는 대화가 아니라 일방적인 얘기겠지만
He is one of the most dangerous people in the city. He is on the top of the food chain, let me tell you that. Hi, Danny!
이미 대충 전달받았겠습니다만
Yeah, so basically, the fixers in the city, there's like 9 ranks of them. 9 to 1. And then the best of the best in a specific combat style is called a collar. And Virgilius is the red gaze. He is the collar red. He is essentially the ultimate berserker. Or like solo damage dealer. A one-man army. He can fight.
두 문제아들에 대한 면담을 진행했었습니다. 보았던 것처럼 히스클리프에게는 교육을 진행해 효과를 보았지만
If he wanted to, he could murder all of them without even like needing to like spend much effort.
이스마엘은 해결되진 않았습니다. 정확히는 해결할 이유가 없다고 할까?
What are you talking about?
무슨 뜻인지 묻고 있겠군. 설마 설명까지 덧붙이는 친절을 바라는 건 아니겠죠. 조만간 직접 깨닫는 날이 올 겁니다. 애초에 이런 애들 뒷바라지나 해주는 듯한 일은 제 소관이 아니니까 말입니다. 관리자 단테.
That is actually a good point you're bringing up. Yeah, he probably can write. I have no idea why he actually doesn't carry around a notepad to write down what he wants to say to people who can't understand him. I know you're putting in extra work and I appreciate it.
앞으로는 제가 나서는 일은 없었으면 합니다. 제가 먼저 둘 사이에 면담을 한 것은 최근 업무 성과가 나쁘지 않았던 것에 대한 작은 성이라고나 생각해 두시죠. 그럼 저는 그 어금니 사무소 해결사들과 얘기할 것이 남아서.
Like that, Ishmael was left alone, with little progress to speak of. According to the people from the boatworks, she apparently snuck out alone late at night to make various preparations. Even when I visited her, when I found her hanging about and called over to her, she didn't respond to me at all. She wasn't ignoring me, rather, she seemed to deeply fixated on what she was doing. What should I do about her? No, what was I supposed to do then? While a clear answer still eluded me, Mephistopheles' Misamea was entering its final stages. I have no fucking idea what this means. I don't know what that means. What's a Misamea? Sounds French. Probably tastes like frog. So I need more scrap. Hi, Lighto.
탐구할 것은 무엇이오?
I am doing good. Event so far pretty good. It's not as fun as the other one, but it is
응원하는 게
decent.
도움이 되긴 하려나? 힘내긴 해보자고.
끝났어.
Also, I pulled swimsuit Ishmael.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어보자.
Craps indeed.
예측대로.
So yeah. They also reworked the collars again, so now they're like super visible. And yeah, UI
기세를
goes
멋
through
뚫어보자고.
changes.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
But yeah, just normal farming stuff.
좋다. 좋아. 계속 집중하자.
Yeah, they're more bright. Honestly, they're a bit.
서둘러 끝내보자고.
Some of them are a bit too. Some of them look not good. I'll be honest. I don't really. I wish it was an option to make them this bright.
정치의 약점이요.
They kinda look ugly. I'm not gonna lie, it looks ugly. I don't like it. I didn't have an issue before, and I wish I could kinda that would be was a setting of how bright I want
운이
them to be.
따라준다면
Honestly,
좋겠네요.
yeah, it's a bit too much. Yeah. It looks very ugly.
무력화. 표적 완전 무력화.
탱고더. 옛날 버릇이.
Suppress the crap. These are not abnormalities, by the way. They actually just are crabs. Also, man, the uptie forecast is way too fucking rough. Oh my god. I can see why people hate it.
표적 확인.
Holy shit, it's way too high. For basically nothing.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
교전 시작합니다.
Finally it's dead. Yeah. Also, this is the Molar office. These are actually the guys from the Molar office in the story. It is the exact same people.
준비는 끝났습니다. 명령 대기.
Yeah, it took me a moment to realize because I just thought, oh yeah, it's probably just like a different branch of the Molar office. But no, it's actually the same guys.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
확인 사살.
I hope we see full stop office at some point. Gun gang, bang bang bang.
선생님 봤어요?
Yeah, but I was like maybe it's just like a separate one.
적사살. 좋아.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
표적
The gang's all here.
표적 완전 무력화.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Guns. Oh my god, I hope we get guns at some point. They won't work the same like in Ruina, but it would be fun. I mean, we actually already have gun attacks technically. We do have guns already, but very few.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Like 2 of them, I think. I can only think of LCB, Ishmael, and Heathcliff. Yeah.
방금은 전략의 승리야.
Oh wait, no. LCCB Rodian also has a gun, I think. She also has ammo.
유효타 좋아.
Not sure.
집중하지.
Just busts out the clock to shoot Ishmael.
표적 확인. 표적 무력화.
Look, as funny as that thought is, Heathcliff is British. He wouldn't pull out a gun. He would just shank her with a knife in an alleyway. He is British.
예측대로.
Why didn't he? That's a good question.
좋은 판단은 아니었어. 머리 좀.
He's our resident baseball bat user. He's probably banned from having knives. He would be too dangerous. If Heathcliff had a knife, he would be too dangerous.
파괴적 무력화.
제군요. 너무 쉽군요.
이 정도면.
So. Oh!
보트 맡기러 온 고객분이신가요? 잘 부탁드릴게요.
We got the Sinclair one. Oh, he would be able to stop them. I'm pretty sure about that.
동지의 야경은 언제 봐도 근사하지. 저 많은 빛들
I
중에
got
내
unlocked
것이
some
없다는 건
words,
문제지만.
phrases. Right now, let's get to welding. Okay. Continuing on. Nothing's been resolved, but Mephistopheles modifications are almost complete. Mika grimly requested that everyone gather to watch the test drive. Actually, the buff stack, I should probably... Wait. Yeah, let's put them on, even though I'm not gonna use them. 20, okay. Gonna bring you. You. Himst. Hurst. Since I getting a Kafka stress and out then only like stage 2 left for base banner. The cool thing about Limbus is that you can actually grind every single gacha drop separately. You actually never need to spend money if you just grind enough. massive? Also gloom. Yeah, you can literally grind them all. It's pretty good. Yeah. Oops. No. Yeah. This one. Yeah, it is pretty lenient. Which is pretty nice. I like it.
현장치유자가 필요한가?
지식
알탄
Six.
예.
Give me la Creatura.
출발합니다.
Okay. 1 second. Look at mine AED. Wait. Sun shower? No, actually not. Here's the soda. Yeah. To battle.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
All the sinners save for Ishmael gather to behold the finest product.
오! 이것이 새롭게 변한 버스의 모습이요?
이것은 버스배요, 배버스요.
I think I go with busboat.
바퀴는 어디 갔죠? 이러면 유사 이후에는
쓸데없는 걱정이군. 당연히 배와 버스의 형태를 오갈 수 있게 개조했지.
아이, 그런 신기한 요술 버스 같은 일이 진짜 일어난다고?
메피스토펠레스는 원래부터 여러 가능성에서부터 나오는 각종 기능을 지닌 버스였어요. 파우스트가 말하지 않았나요?
자자, 그쯤들 하시고 시동을 걸어보죠.
As Mika fiddled with its controls, the bus boat shall awake. Huh? And sputtered off with the odd screeching noise we heard earlier.
뭔가 부족한 것 같은데요. 형상 변환 쪽 장치가 문제인가?
Drinking tough on a bus only for like weak regular character is the same name as one of my friends. No, it was the boat bus or the bus boat that did the noise. Yeah, Toff is like really weird. I tried it when it came out, and I accidentally ended up on the server where for some reason every Polish person on the planet decided to play on. And I just couldn't understand what anyone was saying, and I was just kind of like, okay, interesting game, moving on.
귀청 떨어지는 줄 알았네. 대체 뭐가 부족하면 저런 소리가 나는 거야?
Yeah. And everyone was like, "Oh yeah, the game is bad, but it's gonna be good when we get a certain patch." Everyone was like, "We need to wait for a certain patch, and then the game is actually gonna be good." And I was like, "Cool, I'm not gonna wait months until the patch comes out for the game to be good." I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, I thought my eardrums are going to burst. Oh wait, yeah, she already said that.
미카, 아무래도 저번에 적당히 때운 그게
뭐? 적당이라고 했나?
어쩔 수 없었다고요. 부품이 모자랐단 말이에요. 원래는 대체가 안 되는 부품이 있는데 그게...
이거 분명 엔진 소린 아니라고 했었지?
Is it gonna run away?
이전에 마주했던 거대 돌연변이 개체입니다. 이쪽으로 오고 있군요.
전과 같은 소리에
That's a big crap.
이끌렸나 보.
마침 잘 됐네.
Mika is small.
저 커다란 놈 분명 등딱지에 그 부품을 달고 있었어. 맞지?
그렇긴 한데요.
누님, 아니죠?
맞는데 그 부품이 비싸고 만들기 힘들어서 많이들 필요로 한다는 그거 맞잖아.
근처에 있던 다른 보트센터 직원분들도 많이들 돌아가셨다는 건 기억하고 계시죠?
그거야 부품 때문이 아니라 갑자기 덮쳐 들어온 거니까 그런 거고. 지금은 여기 우릴 도와주실 분들이 이렇게나 많이 있으니까.
I'm gonna hunt it.
맞다. 우리 완전 거질 때부터 보트센터 세우는 걸 도와주던 분들도 저놈이 다 죽였지? 이번 기회에 속 시원하게 박살내버리자.
킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주도 더 만들고.
누님?
우리도 나눠줄 거지?
Man, they're the same character.
우리요?
이번 킹크랩계는 몇 년씩이나 해를 묵었다고 하니까요. 같은 놈이겠네요.
She's tall. I don't know how tall Rodia exactly is, but she's quite tall from what I know.
아무튼 그놈만 잡아 죽이면 해결된다는 거 맞냐?
바로 그렇지.
바로 그렇다는데 시계대가리.
Heathcliff turned to me, visibly eager to go up and crush some shells.
아니요. 차라리 잘 됐지 않나요?
Ishmael?
나 참, 이스 어디 있다가 온 거야?
How tall is Mika? Oh, no idea. I don't think there is height information on her. Let me check. I don't think there is. Doubt it. Let me see. No. There's no info on that. Nah.
당연히 대호수에서 버틸 수 있는 준비들을 하고 있었죠. 고래에 대한 가이드라도 빼곡하게 만들어둬야 최소한의 공부라도 하지 않겠나요?
나 그런 거 안 읽는 거 알면서 또 그런다.
그럼 읽을 수밖에 없도록 귀에 못이 박히게 해드리죠. 관리자님, 보셨죠? 저희에게는 아직도 시간이 필요해요. 준비해야 할 것도 훨씬 많고요. 저 킹크립계는 쫓아낼 수 있는 거잖아요. 그럼 그렇게 해두고 버스 개조는 좀 더 뒤로 미루죠. 그렇게 시간을 벌면...
Ishmael, I'm not sure. My lack of memory doesn't help. Of course, but... I don't get what you're so scared of, or what we're supposed to be preparing for. As much as I want to respect your opinions and reflect them, I don't think this is the best for all of us, so...
모두는 무슨 모두예요?
Huh?
솔직해지죠, 저희. 지금 여기에 정말로 모두를 위해서 희생하는 사람들이 있나요? 다들 자신만의 목표를 이루기 위해 림버스 컴퍼니와 계약했죠. 저도, 이전번의 이상씨도, 그리고 나머지의 모든 수감자들도요. 결국 자신이 이루고 싶은 걸 이루기 위한 거 아닌가요? 그리고 당신도 기억을 되찾기 위해서 생전 알지도 못했던 황금 가지라는 걸 억지로 찾아다니고 있는 거잖아요. 누구보다 개인적인 동기로 움직이면서 왜 모두를 위하는 척이신 거죠?
너 이 자식, 감히 관리자님께!
그만.
I think he has had enough. Virgilius, who seemed to have been discreetly listening in on our conversation, joined as though he'd been a part of it from the start.
이스마일, 면담 때 분명하게 이야기했지. 계약을 지키는 것이 우선이라고.
계약? 그래요. 여기는 회사니까 그렇겠죠.
Ishmael glared at me with a face unlike anything she'd shown before. I sensed clear hostility in her eyes.
그래요. 그 잘난 계약은 지키죠. 관리자님. 당신이 시키신다면 따르기는 할 거예요. 그러니까 앞으로 제게 바라는 게 있다면 확실하게 말해주세요. 앞으로 제가 주제넘게 나서서 무언가를 돕거나 설명하는 일은 없을 테니까. 뭐예요? 저 집채만하게 큰 놈 죽이러 가자는 명령 아니었나요? 명령해 주시는 대로 계약에 따라 기꺼이 따르죠. 관리자 단테님.
After Ishmael finished speaking, she blankly stared at me as if awaiting my order. To which I could only reply with, "Let's go." As soon as I finished, Ishmael turned around and left the shop as if on cue. All I could do was lead the other sinners and follow her. Just then, I heard vicious sounds of crashing waves and roars of an all-crushing storm. A visage of destruction passed before me. Limbs and bits of flesh tear off from the shredding storm that brings crashing waves. Ishmael clings to the ship for dear life. In the behemoth of an eye, its overwhelming and all-consuming size looming over the ship, watches her in silence. Perhaps this could be a clue to Ishmael's perplexing behavior. Yeah, the white whale.
최선을 다해보지.
I really wonder
방금 벌레만은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
앞을 막을 자는 없어.
what version of Moby Dick they're gonna use basically for the chapter. Because if they're going with the actual like real happenings that the book is based on, it's gonna be quite fucked up. And I hope they do. And usually they are going with like the really old versions of books. I like how we now have these special boss fights with like 7 characters. Seems to be like a stable.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
What are passives, by the way? Ah, no idea. Ah, oh. I see. I see. They're basically sweepers.
다음은 어디요? 것만 예.
우리가 우세.
Oh my
수고를 끝내보자고.
직접 나서지.
Also, yeah, they're really tanky.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Should spam a bit of Legger domain.
쓰러졌고.
탱고더. 아 옛날 버릇이야. 적사살 좋아.
I have no observation level yet, but I'm pretty sure they're weak to green, just like the ones before.
처리할 시간이야 머저리다.
깨어라. 알겠어.
I should actually get the updive here on this really
버틸
quickly.
자신 있어?
It's definitely worth uptying. They use it so goddamn much. That's been my go-to strategy since the game came out.
베어냈지.
탱고더. 아 옛날 버릇이야. 적사살 좋아.
예측대로.
단테님 봤어요?
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Also, yeah, the big tanks are tanky. The big crabs are tanky.
알겠어.
것만 예.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
처리할 시간이야 머저리다. 쓰러졌고.
탱고더. 아
Oh, King Trash Crab.
적사살 좋아.
He's big. There's like an entire card on him.
정화.
So is there no dungeon at the end of this? Is that just like the final boss? So it's literally just stages, no dungeon? Crabs.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어? 좋은 판단은 아니었어. 뭐 다시 가보자고.
Bro, what? Yo, what the fuck just happened?
아군 대열이 무너졌다.
Two
대정비를
people
해보는 게 좋아.
staggered. Wait. Okay. Let's actually think about this. Attack weight. Attack weight? Okay. I wanna clash these.
직접 나서지.
I don't want him to tip over, basically. I want to clash them.
자, 버텨보라고. 딱 죽을 만큼 튀겨질 테니까.
모든 업은 다시 돌아와. 네 머리 위에 내려줄 것이다.
좋아, 도입하기에 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
지금이 기회인 것 같소. 약점은 파악했어.
우리가 우세.
Okay.
저걸로 끝내보자고.
I see. I kind of have to use ego on that. He is more susceptible to gluttony. Good sack on the first one. Flash it. Wait, I have grip space ready.
정화.
봉은 읽어줄까?
너무 쉽군요.
Yeah, you just clash his one relevant skills easy.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
다음은 어디?
142 damage!
이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
Oh, rip space is so good. According to Virgilius, the people at the boatworks have been saving up for a trip back to V-Corp's back streets, where their fixer office used to be. After experiencing a warp train malfunction, they apparently decided they'd rather take the car. A malfunction, they say! A warp train malfunction, Lemao, working as intended. I considered telling them the truth. I learned from a number of identities, but I figured ignorance is bliss and kept my figurative mouth shut. Yeah. Maybe I feared that the things I said could bring bad results again. Like how Ishmael has fallen out with me.
자, 걸려라.
오, 걸렸어.
이걸로 완성이네요.
마침 밀물대네요. 지금 출발하실 수 있을 겁니다.
자, 그럼 보트 형태로 전환!
오! 이렇게 변하는군!
이 차량을 설계한 분이 존경스럽네요. 사실 저도 듣기만 들었지 실제로 이렇게 작동하는 건 처음 봐서.
Faust be like, ha! It was I who designed Mephistopheles!
아마 이 차량의 핵심만 건재하다면 다른 형태로도 충분히 바뀔 수 있을걸요? 어떻게 이런 코어가 존재할 수 있는 거죠? 정말 대단하다는 말밖에는 나오지가 않네요.
네, 파우스트는 대단합니다.
자, 그럼 다들 탑승하세요. 물가에 가서 배로 다시 전환하면 될 거예요.
Aboard in our boat-shaped Mephistopheles, we forged ahead into the ever-rising waters. My relationship with Ishmael was still precarious, which was something I still wasn't sure what to do about. But since some of the sinners were also trying to be supportive towards Ishmael, I decided that it would be best if I tried to come up with a solution in the meantime. Maybe I'll find out more the further we get from the shores of the Great Lake.
잘 나아가네요.
그럼 우리 이제 돈 받아서 외식하러 갈 수 있는 거야?
돈이라면 아까 받았어요. 계약 이행 완료하자마자 제비아치 협회에서 보낸 배송 전문 해결사가 오시더니 바로 잔금을 치러주시던데요.
오, 생각보다 어마어마한 회사였는데? 좋아! 잔뜩 벌었으니 오늘은 크랩게 말고 오랜만에 돼지고기 어때? 삼겹살로!
좋죠, 누님.
그런데 미카.
네?
이번 개조 목록에 잠수 기능도 있었어?
그럴 리가요?
저거 기우는 것 같은데.
야, 빨리 물 빼!
Well done!
양동이는 어딨죠? 구멍을 찾았어. 이곳에.
Well done!
출발할게. 보글보글.
구명보트 꺼내올게요.
위약금 낼 준비나 해야겠네요.
조졌군.
Of course something goes wrong. It's the end. With our frantic attempts to drain the bus and Karen's skillful rowing, we managed to get back to the boat works and have the bus repaired. With that, our voyage on the Great Lake began somehow in earnest. No dungeon at the end? Really? Really? Come on, PM. Come on. Gotta give us something more.
소위 말하는 엘리트.
The other event felt better, and so now it's just basically trash crab hunt, huh? That's it. I don't know, that feels not so good like the first event in that regard. How to say it. At least Mika lived. Honestly, I'm surprised they lived. PM be like, I will murder you. So yeah. Actually gonna level him up, because I'm gonna use him for the farming here. Actually gonna... should I? Not sure. Where's my burn team? Where's my burn team? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. She lived because you liked her. I guess. I will let you live in that illusion. Sure. So.
동지의 야경은 언제 봐도 가.
Huh. So it's been 2.5 hours only. So let me check the rewards. Where is the ego? I need to go there. This is what I need. This is the last one I need. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna farm crabs. Crab farming.
예술이란 것을
This is this and that is that. I'll be honest, this is probably not gonna be interesting to watch. And that's what I'm gonna spend my evening on.
최선을 다해보지. 아니, 방금 벌레만에 붙지 않다는 사람 누구야?
So I guess this is spontaneous just chatting then. Don't really know what to talk about.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
Just vibe the fish, but there's nothing to vibe about. It's just crabs. Oh man. Yeah, I kinda already expected this was gonna happen, so I started to stream a bit later than usual. I'm a bit disappointed there's no dungeon at the end. A little bit disappointed about that. Also sucks that these farming the stages here don't really bring you anything
적사상.
for the battle pass. Kinda hoping that it will be extended.
유효타. 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Because I think it was yesterday or today, either yesterday or today, we got the announcement that future content is like usual gonna be delayed again. And last time in the other event, like in the other event was running, it happened too, and they just extended the event time so people could just like also farm it more because the amount of stuff you could farm was so high anyway. So I hope we're gonna do that again. Hello there. I'm kinda holding my hopes open. Because I need to farm this entire goddamn thing today and tomorrow. Then it's over. I don't want to do that. Hopium! Hopium indeed! Please, extend event. Extend it, please. Yeah, I don't know. Also gonna... I mean, assuming is a strong word, but I think it's basically what's gonna happen is the next chapter is also gonna be very much focused on Dante actually learning how to be a manager. Because that's just been that's been a point for a while now that he doesn't know what to fucking do as in the manager position. So yeah. Nothing really much to assume that. That's just what the plot is gonna be about. I'm gonna be also very curious how the next chapter is gonna look like, cutscene wise. I don't really have the best hopes for it, not gonna lie. Because they already announced that any of the cutscene artworks that were designed already are not gonna be used. Not sure if they're gonna go back on that or not.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
직접 나서지.
I don't know, man. PM is burning right now.
것만 예크.
행고더.
Big crap time.
적사상. 좋아.
Let's use the soda. Hello? Okay, now. Here we go, soda time. Favorite soda?
이봐.
I don't really drink soda, I mostly just drink water. Here we go!
자, 변신 완료.
I shouldn't have sped it up actually, I should have sped it up. I love it. So let me explain what the deal with the soda even is. Egos basically are weaponry that is extracted from monsters called abnormalities. So in the Botany Corporation, one of the abnormalities that were like super low level was called Welchiers. And while Cheers was just a how to explain it? It was just a vending machine guarded by 2 big shrimp. And basically, whenever you worked with it, your employee just got a drink. And if you took the purple drink, there was a low chance that your employee just gets killed. Just on the spot. Okay? Just murdered. Gone. Reduced to atoms. And to my knowledge, the abnormality was a reference to a kind of like a story or like party myth, so to say, in Korean about that if you drink someone's open soda or something along those lines, you end up on a fisher boat in Europe, basically. And the lore of the abnormality is that the employees who get killed by the suspicious soda are ending up in fisher boats in the middle of Europe. And they don't have any memories on how they got there or of their former life. This is actually a good end, getting killed by the abnormality. And abnormalities have something called aberrations, which is basically a alternate version of the abnormality. I think that's the best way to explain it. And this weaponry we got, like the soda one, is from a aberration of Wild Cheers, basically. And Wild Cheers honestly is just great. I was very happy when it got revealed. I was like, yeah boy! Also look at this animation, it's so good! Just a fucking magical girl transformation. It's so good, I love it. Yeah.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
It's just 10 out of 10.
너무 쉽군요.
And it's dead. Yeah, as I said, the farming is not gonna be interesting to see at all. It's just me pressing win rate button and occasionally activating some funny colors.
가장 순수한 세상으로.
Well, at least I'm getting some resources out of this. At least I have some bonuses from having pulled on the gacha.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠소.
So yeah. I'm probably gonna do this until the stream reaches 3 hours and then I just move on. It's just
응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나. 직접 해보자고.
예측대로.
So yeah. Man, I need to go tomorrow to work again, like physically into the office. I already missed being on vacation. It was so nice not having to work, not having to get up in the bumfuck morning. I miss the easier times in life. Oh yeah, I got a new plushie. I got a new plushie. So a friend I visited on my vacation got me a elongated cat plushie. It's a long cat plushie and it's very, very squishy.
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
It's so soft and it's so long. So yeah, I have a long cat now. Show picture? I can show a picture later of how it looks like. It's one of the few plushies I actually take to my bed. I also have like a plushie collection in my home at all. Like overall I have a giant 14 Namazu, a Piplup, a Koraidon, a Raffian, an Octopus, Minun, and a Owl. Having a bunch of weird plushies. I don't know why, I don't even like particularly buy plushies, I just like, end up with them. I also have like a huge snake and a realistic catfish. Like over 1.5 meter long, a realistic catfish.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Let me actually show you guys what
같은 투성이로군.
some of the coolest thing I've in regards to plushies. Wait. Plushie.
다음은 어디요?
Wait.
탱고더. 아, 옛날 버릇이.
Wait.
적사상.
Gabby
좋아.
Plushie.
탐구는 끝났어.
Gabby Fish Plushie. Der. Okay. Alright, guys. Ignore the farming. Behold. So.
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
So, there's this website. They're making plushies. And they're making hyper-realistic fish plushies.
다음은 어디요?
Basically,
탱고더.
basically, wait.
적사상. 좋아.
I have. Where's mine? Where is it? I have this huge catfish. Wait, where is it? Is it a sea fish? Is it not in stock anymore? Wait, let me just click on the game real quick. Wait. It's an aquarium. It's not an aquarium fish, is it? Is it gone? Tropical? Oh no, it's gone! No! Looks like the fish I have is out of stock. It's like this huge catfish. Wait.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Back.
탐구는 끝났어.
I have. This is the one I have. This one I own. I have him. He's so big. Like, look at him. It's a giant plushie. It's so good. I need more of them. I need more. It's 62 centimeters long. It's almost a meter. It's so good. So yeah, my personal addiction is catfish plushies. I just need them, you know. I just need them. So yeah,
직접 나서지.
catfish good.
모든 업은 다시 돌아와. 네 머리 위에
I
내려줄
kinda wanna
것이다.
get a bunch of them. So, if any of my friends are watching, if you're wondering what I want for Christmas, now you know. Not that it wasn't an open secret anyway. Wink wink, nudge nudge.
자, 변신 완료. 만선이에요.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
Crabs. I hope that if Project Moon ever makes merch, it's just like easily available,
계속 밀어붙이자.
especially for overseas people. I just want a Bongi plush. I want one. Please make one. Son of Hololive. Ah, true. Yeah, she's in the plushies. Yeah. I think she designed them. That's the yeah. I think she designed them. Wasn't that it?
뚫어보자고.
탐구는 끝났어.
I don't really have much merch of things that I like. I have a few figurines from Azulane and Arknights and Pokemon. That's left. I don't really own merch.
약점.
좋아. 도입하기에 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
To be honest, I would like to have some merch from Hololive. However, holy shit, the shipping cost for their merch is
우리가 우세. 서둘러
stupid.
끝내보자고.
Holy fuck, what is going on there? Absolutely ridiculous. Makes it unaffordable. If you're paying more shipping than for what you're even like buying, that's a no. Yeah, it's probably the only one. Yeah, it's like it's way too high. It is even for overseas shipping, that's too high. It's just nah. Come on, crap. Oh wait, it's not enough more HP.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
What shipping? Oh god! Oh, that hurts. The shipping is so. Like I've bought stuff that was shipped out of Japan before, and even then it wasn't by far this high. Like I don't know what's going on there. Like holy fuck. Like buying it from a reseller is probably gonna end up being cheaper than actually buying it from the real site. Which shouldn't be the case. But it probably is. I think the reason why that is the case, I think there was something fucked about their storage houses or something like that. There was something weird going on with their storage, and that's why it's so expensive to ship into overseas.
방금 벌레만 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
I'm not sure if that's still the case, but it seems like it. They're vomiting on me, the crabs.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
너무 쉽군요.
예측대로.
좋은 판단은 아니었어. 뭐.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. The convention I mentioned, where I have a cosplay made for, is actually start of next month. So I'm hoping they will have some good merch this year. But just like overall some really cool stuff. And I hope I don't infect myself with the corona. That is my biggest worry. But yeah, I won't show pictures of my cosplay, I'm sorry, because I just don't want to show my face. I don't want to do that. So sorry guys, you won't see anything of that.
방금은 전략이. 계속 밀어붙이자.
지금이 기회인 것 같아. 다음은 어디요?
우리가 우세.
Yeah.
서둘러 끝내보자고.
명령대로.
But I am actually, I can tell what I'm cosplaying. With some waifu merch. If I find some. I'm cosplaying actually a Lobotomy Corp employee. I got a entire gear set from the Lobotomy game. The one from Night of Despair. Let me actually show what it looks like. Like what the cosplay is of.
행고도. 아 옛날 버릇이. 적사상 좋아.
명령대로.
So let me show. No one has ever done a cosplay of it, I'm pretty sure. So this is the Night of Despair. She is one of the abnormalities in the game. Yeah, this is when she breaches. She's a part of 4 abnormalities, which are kind of corrupted magical girls. And her, I'm gonna cosplay her gear set. That's what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna have her gear set. I have like the sword. Oh, it's hard to see. Wait. Open a different tab. Like the sword I have. And then she also has the outfit.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
So yeah, for the people that made it was actually pretty hard probably to use these references. Because there is no other reference to work with. That was basically what I could provide as a reference. Yeah. It turned out super awesome. I wish I could show it. But I don't want to dox myself accidentally. I really don't want to show myself. So yeah. Super looking forward to it. Like really looking forward to it.
처리할 시간이 안
Yeah, it's custom made. And I look good in it, let me tell you that. I'm gonna be seriously surprised if actually someone recognizes it.
적사살 좋아.
Because it is very niche. I mean, now that Limbus exists, I wouldn't be too surprised if people actually recognize it. But it's still probably gonna be very little people who actually went through the older games. Even though Limbus is rather popular and brought in a lot of people.
색색이 황홀하고
No, it's custom, yeah.
기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
Literally doesn't exist. I'm probably the only person on the planet that has a cosplay of that.
자, 변신 완료. 만선이에요.
Like even seeing someone do a character from Project Moon is super rare in the first place. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I should actually do the mechanics of this fight. Get mislabeled? Oh, probably. Probably. That's probably supposed like, oh, isn't that character X voice? It's like, no, not. Always happens, doesn't it?
보내졌다. 재정비를 해보는 게 좋아.
명령대로.
I hope the location is bigger than the years before. Because it was moved to a different city. And yeah, before like the zone was actually rather small, the building it was always in, and now it's somewhere else, so it might be bigger now. Which I hope it is. Super simple. Yeah, such simple are really easy to do.
탱고도. 아 옛날 버릇. 적사살 좋아.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
I was actually torn on what I wanted to do. The other character I was like thinking about maybe doing was Azulain Rune. I just really like Rune, but the problem is any character that doesn't have my hair is basically a no-go for me because I cannot wear a wig and I cannot dye my hair. So yeah, any character that is not a basic brunette is a no-go. Just by instant drama. Oh god, yeah.
응원하는 게 도움이
And then you get hit by a truck.
힘내게 해보자고.
Yeah, get hit by the truck for the extra immersion.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
예측대로.
Azulain Ron. It's actually not Rune, it's actually Ron. But people have no idea who the character is, but actually was to say it right. Right, let me show a picture of her. Nothing better to do. Azulain. Wasn't this guy? Oh, I don't remember anymore. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while since I watched 3-0. That character. This one. This girl. That's Ron.
탐구는 끝났어.
She's a psychopath, basically. And she is one of my absolute favorite characters since a long time. She was, on the first PR ship I grinded up, and I've used her basically ever since. Yeah. She's a psycho, but goddamn, I love this character. She has carried me so hard throughout the entire game. I still use her to this day. Hey, it's down there. The soda is down there.
탐구할 것은 무엇이오?
Another run.
최선을 다해보지. 아니, 가는 벌레 말은 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
Coffee machine one is also a big meme. She actually isn't a yandere, as a lot of people think. She's a Yangira, and only if you like know her skin dialogue lines, she kind of like changes a little bit, but she still is an absolute psychopath. I'm not sure how many old skins got added. I would need to check that. I don't think there was no archive recently of skins, so no. The Limalin skin is probably not yet available.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
봤어요?
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 먼저 들어보자.
There's a 5th anniversary actually coming up, so a new ultra rare ship will soon come out. Now that I think about it.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
It's probably gonna be actually a French ultra rare ship for the anniversary.
처치의 약점이요.
I think in a few days actually. It's the 5th anniversary for EN, I think. Wait, let me check. In 6 days. In 5 to 6 days. Yeah. 5th anniversary.
탐구는 끝났어.
From what it looks like, it's gonna be a French event. Which is good because they didn't have ships in a long time, sadly. Yeah, it's a good time to start.
처리했습니다. 우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
If you go on the little enterprise server, you also get like a fuck ton of new server stuff still, I think. I'm not sure, but it should still be active. I think that's like a permanent thing they added to that server.
행구더. 아, 옛날 버릇이.
Usually for anniversaries, also a lot of skins come back. There's a good chance that the Limalan skin is gonna be there.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야.
Yeah, okay. But the anniversary is always giving a lot of stuff.
아까처럼만 해.
Well, that's a lot of
그럼
stuff
이번
to
주도
over a few
쉽게 갈 수
days.
있을 거야.
제대로 들어갔습니다.
행구더. 아, 옛날 버릇이.
탐구는
적사살.
끝났어.
좋아.
I need to save up some in-game gold for the gacha pulls for the anniversary. I'm actually right broke right now.
탐구는
I have a bunch
끝났어.
of wisdom cubes, but I have no gold. Yeah. I'm grinding right now anyway because the new PR
우리가
ships.
우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
처리할 시간이야 머저리다.
So I will get a lot of money anyway.
단테님 봤어요?
쓰러졌군.
I didn't stream
아,
the
옛날 버릇이.
current Azulane
적사살.
event
좋아.
actually, because honestly there wasn't really anything interesting to see. It was just like a prelude event and every dialogue was cryptic for the sake of being cryptic, and it was just like, nah, I'm not gonna stream that. It's just like one of those mini events, so you don't even need to grind anything. there's like not much happening, so I didn't bother
처리할
streaming
시간이야,
it.
머저리들.
But a big one for the anniversary I will. Yeah, it was just 3 stages with 1 new ship that was in the gacha pool, and you could just like get her from doing the stages anyway. And it was just dialogue of, oh no, we lost the French crown, but we saved the new ship. Forgot her name already. Fuck, I forgot her name. But we saved a new ship girl. So cool. And then new ship girl is like, we need to get the crown. Okay, let's get the crown. And that's honestly all that happened. Also the World Expo was mentioned and blah. It's more like a holy relic in Azulane. In Azulane, the French are basically a theocracy, and they're like basically hyper-religious, and they have like a bunch of like relics that can manifest their faith into physical form, like into reality. Just sci-fi shenanigans, honestly.
저치의 약점이요.
I remember her name. Her name was Marseille. That's the new ship that got added, Marseille.
도입하기에 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자.
Got to shut Twitter down. By the power of the Holy Crown, Twitter is now shut down. But wait a minute, Groovy. Twitter doesn't exist anymore. It's now called X. You need to shut down all the Xers. All these X users. Think about it.
탐구는 끝났어.
Gotta shut down X. Man, Elon Musk is such a fucking clown. Imagine being called a fucking clown by a person that pretends to be an anime girl online.
가슴 가장 깊은
Yeah, no one is fucking calling it X.
여행에는 목적이
I read an article that they lost around 5 billion in marketing from the name change because the brand recognition basically got fully destroyed. So it's no longer interesting for advertisers because the brand is no longer recognizable. So it's like, bruh, what are we supposed to do with this website?
가장
Oh man, one more run.
최선을 다해 임하겠습니다.
Yeah, I know of that. I think he got actually removed from PayPal back then due to incompetency. They actually got rid of him on purpose. Like he kinda sold the company, but at the same time they also wanted him to get they also wanted him to leave the company.
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
Ah, riveting gameplay. Press win rate. Set up now. Yeah, you can't just like really search for set. Like if you type in X, like Google is probably not even knowing what the fuck you want from it. Like let's be honest. What do you mean you wanna Google X? Here you have the definition of the letter X. Not to mention, site is so shit you can't even access it from the outside anymore without having an account. So, yeah, fuck that.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자.
처리할 시간이야, 머저리들.
a disaster. I mean, no, not really a disaster. I'm happy if the side shuts down, let's be honest.
빈틈투성이로군.
It's over.
우리가 우세.
It's
서둘러 끝내보자.
over.
정화.
It has tweeted its last tweet.
침묵했어.
Man, imagine being an employee at Twitter and having to see what the fuck is happening.
것만예.
Imagine working there. It's exceeded itself.
적사살 좋아.
직접 나서지.
It's Xova, they exceeded it.
예측대로.
Man, what terrible humor. Painful and funny. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop after like 1 or 2 more runs. It's just not interesting to see or do. I'm probably just gonna grind this out while I watch something on my second screen.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
What? I mean, didn't they did put a X on top of the building. I think that's something that actually happened. They did put an X up there. But is it going onto a apartment of old people? Let me look that up. Building at night.
너무
Should the
쉽군요.
neighbors complain of lit up X sign? Oh my god,
우리가
really?
우세.
Oh
서둘러
my
끝내보자고.
fucking god! Bro, what?
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Oh my god! Unsafe giant X sign. X sign removed. Right? Oh my god, why is it so... Why? Why did you not just put normal LEDs inside? Why did it need to be a fucking flashbang?
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Everyone could have seen that coming, that it was too bright when they put in the lamps, right?
침묵했어.
Bro.
탱고더. 아 옛날 버릇이. 적사살 좋아.
Why? This is so dumb. I mean, at least it's funny, I guess. It is a shit show, but at least it's funny to watch. Or maybe I'm just evil. I mean, yes, I am.
기억 못하게 하려는 이 길이 구려.
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
모든 업은 다시 돌아와. 네 머리 위에 내려질 것이다.
Nope, not a single one. I mean, have you seen what I did with that bard in Baldur's Gate 3? I clipped that out and made a short out of it because I thought it was so funny.
만선이에요.
Just destroy the instrument. I actually wonder. I don't want to say it's a goal, but I'm kinda hoping, or like, I wanna maybe try to actually reach 100 subs at the end of this year. I think it could be doable. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna say that I think I could do it.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Maybe if I get lucky. Probably possible if I keep doing Arknight's videos, not gonna lie. Yeah. The Heimer video got really picked up by the algorithm over time. But holy shit, my
계속
My
몰아붙이자.
cassette beasts one went absolutely
Eva.
nowhere. The algorithm did not
자신
bless
있어?
it. It was like, nah. No. Sad.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
탐구는 끝났어.
Oh, my terrarium light just went off. I need to make some
빈틈 투성이로.
light in my warvisor. I can't see shit. Be right back. Saw back. It's on Switch. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty good game.
모두의 약점을 효율적.
One more reward. Ooh. Let me check on my burn team. Team 4. I need to level up this one. It's a team I use a lot. What does actually Optave 4 do? I mean, Switch never goes on sale, basically. Like, it happens so rarely. It's just
저 많은
never
빛들 중에
gonna
내
happen.
것이 없다는 게 문제지 뭐.
Might as well never assume it will happen. Okay, that's the last run for today. After that, I'm just gonna stop streaming this.
탐구할 것은 무엇이오?
Deluxe edition.
응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나?
Oh,
힘내긴
man.
해보자고.
탐구는 끝났어.
Yeah, I think the Deluxe edition gives you the soundtrack, and the cosplay pack is some custom items. Character customizer, yes, things. Words are hard. Yeah, the Deluxe edition has the art book,
유효타.
and the cosplay pack is like €2. It's like €2. And then there's a DLC that's gonna be released in September.
방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속
So
밀어붙이자.
next month. We're gonna play the DLC next month then. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it.
배연의 진. 약점은 파악했어.
우리가 우세.
Words are
서둘러
hard
끝내보자고.
sometimes.
막을 자는 없어.
I think until recently there was no release date yet. So it's gonna be on the September the 7th. Holy shit. Yeah, in 4 weeks. Definitely gonna play it. Yeah. I have the soundtrack in my personal playlist and it's so good.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
정화.
쓰러졌군.
침묵했어.
There they go, all down.
지금이
Trap
기회인
door.
것 같소. 다음은 어디요?
너무 쉽군요.
행구더. 아이,
Crabs have really cute eyes.
정화. 좋아.
I don't know why, but their eyes are really adorable, I find. They have such big pupils. It's just like big pupils, therefore it's cute. Yeah, long. They have a weird type
행구더.
of pretty
아이,
privilege.
옛날 버릇이. 적사사. 좋아.
저치의 약점이요.
I'm running out of things to say to this.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자.
정화.
It's making me also sleepy to just like farm this. Don't must beat him up. Try to look like them. True. Other species are just jealous.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자.
정화.
Oh yeah, want to this weekend actually. I'm gonna go watch the Barbie
탱고더.
movie.
아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살. 좋아.
I think I'm actually gonna go this weekend. My friend has time. And I can report when I'm back online how the movie was, if it was as bad as other people say or if it was as good as some people say.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
I'm gonna be curious. Yeah. Barbenheimer.
이봐. 버틸 자신 있어?
Ah, but of damage, not much.
자, 변신 완료. 만선이에요.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서
Ah, just keep
뚫어보자고.
spamming ego. It's probably the fastest way.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
좋아. 도입하기에 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
Movie guys not invited me over to watch this. Oh, there is still new ones? How many movies is there yet?
네 머리 위에 내려줄 것이다.
I'm surprised that Francis is still alive. Like, are they even connected still, the movies? Because I don't know which one I watched in cinema. I think the fourth or the fifth. I'm not sure if it was the fourth or the fifth one. And it was just so unconnected to the first three movies. Where I was like, is it even the same universe anymore? I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. I completely lost track of what's going on there. I was so confused watching that movie. Yeah, but it also never really stated that they were no longer connected. It was just they're still like going with the numerical order. I think it's just so weird. Man, I don't know. Honestly, they could be doing anything and tell us something else, and people would still be none the wiser because honestly, you have any idea. I'm currently on my last run, Lighto. I'm gonna stop soon. A new one though. I mean, they're being weird with the other ones too. I don't think there's any non-weird one.
다음은 어디요?
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
What? Man, I have no idea what's going on with Transformers. The first three movies were kind of fun in a stupid way, but the ones after were just kind of like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. It's just not interesting to stream how I grind this. So yeah.
더 많은 빛들 중에 내 것이 없다는 게 문제잖아.
Stop here. Quit game. Okay. So, if secret invite what? What the fuck? What the fuck does that string of words even mean? But yeah, I'm gonna stop for today. It's just not very interesting to grind the event. It makes me kinda sleepy. I just need to watch something on the sidelines while I do it. Tomorrow I'm gonna cut down the cutscenes into one comprehensive video like I do usually. And I'm probably gonna be streaming again latest on Thursday. I'm gonna continue Fire Emblem. So yeah. Yeah, see you. So yeah, have a nice evening everyone. Bye bye.